have to turn off my Bluetooth. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. How's everybody doing? Let's get going here today.
We're good, Trent.
Well, good. What was your question? Is it something you
Yeah.
wanted?
So like, hold on, let me. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. So just to clarify, so like for example, if they were to create a free account, do they
Yeah.
still would have the access to actually register for Dispo Day, or is Dispo
Yeah.
Day
So
only?
oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, or if Dispo Day is only for
Maybe
somebody like
just
us, like people. Yeah.
somebody on the outside.
Mm.
Um, Good question. Why don't you throw that out to them? Go into the chat and say, that, you want to bring a bunch of people in and how to do it.
Okay.
Okay. How's that sound?
Right. So I'm gonna email David, right?
Or whoever Jobel's been talking to, she's awesome. She's been helping a ton over at Investor Lift.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Seven.
Either-
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sylvia,
just
Sylvia.
tell her just tell her what our plan is today. And yeah, that'd be cool. You-
Um,
Thank you so much.
thank you.
All right. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't really have the answer there, did I? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, guys. Kind of psyched of what's going on. Hey, Marcelo, how are you?
It's just all of them are just functional, just clean, just usable. But it's not like anything special.
Hi, guys. Hey, if you haven't done it yet, and Bernard, I don't know, did I get you over to let me double check and see that you got your membership over here. Okay, Marcelo's on phone call, but I have an update for him as well. Yeah, he is as well. Yeah, we got a lot of cool things going on, guys. Bad news for Marco, but it's okay because we're gonna have more. I really wanted that to happen for him, but we'll be chasing more stuff for him. I don't need my TikTok. Amy's house, I don't need that. Summary, I do need that. Oh wait, no, I don't. Okay, so we're in school. Members, you guys were growing fast. Not bad. 58 members in 3 days, 4 days. What is it? Wednesday? Basically, we started Monday. So that's awesome. Really, really great. And it's, it's the reason this is growing quickly is I think it's helping everybody. I know Marcelo's sitting in his penthouse apartment overlooking the beach in Southern California. That looks like Dana Point. So he's killing it. I'm gonna try to change my view so I can see. How you doing, Mr. Draper? Everything good?
Yeah. Yeah,
Well, good. I
Yeah,
love it.
I'm just gonna start marketing today within an
Okay.
hour.
Outstanding. That'll be great.
And I'm gonna send in that I'm gonna have the conversation first with the lady in Austin about that foundational house.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and yeah, that's a good start for the day. Yep.
That's a really good start for the day. Great. And so when let me see. So let's make sure I've got everybody. Guys, a big part of what we're doing here too is if for some reason I forget to respond to you or anything, bug me. Don't have any problem bugging me, okay? Okay. And Marilyn, I just sent you a text
Yeah,
on that.
copy. Thank you.
That's really nice of you, but yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
No, thank you. Um, okay, so wait a minute, we got one in escrow. Eva, what address is that one for?
That's for 420 Bass Drive. Ariane has a buyer on that already.
Great.
So
Okay.
yeah,
And
it's
so
already under escrow, and our buyer is still actually wanting to, check on that. So I would actually, if anything goes wrong with that, there's another backup buyer who is really looking into that.
Perfect. Excellent, Eva. Thank you so much. That's
Thanks,
huge.
Trent.
That is good news. Okay, cool. And yeah, guys, I'm kind of excited that that the closing room is already becoming incredibly successful from the standpoint of I think we're all getting a little bit more focused. I mean, you got Robert Draper that's making follow-up phone calls. We've got Marco's deal. I've got an update from Marcelo once he's off the phone. Yeah, so we're doing some good stuff here, guys. It's really going well. I had a really nice talk with Marcelo's he had a property that we kind of just I can't remember. It seemed like we just happened upon it. Let me see if we've got it in here so I can pull it up in a minute. It was bum, bum. Uh-oh. Which one was it? Uh-oh. Okay, I might be screwing up here. Hey, Marilyn, we did one with a guy. Let's see. I'll just go to properties we called during the live stream.
Yeah, you have to call on let me check with Muhaimin Property. You have to call the realtor and mhm.
There was one
And
that I talked to the guy yesterday, and I'm trying to figure out which one it was. Super nice guy. Where was it? Shoot. And we hey guys, you out of here? Yeah. See ya. Bye. Let me check and see. It was so we're gonna be talking more about this one in a little bit because this one's very cool, and that's Toby's if he's around, I think, right? Was that Toby? Yeah, Toby. But we did one with Marcelo. That was close to a deal, but not really because they were a little bit rough. The guy called me back, and I thought Marcelo had taken the reins on that one, so I got to check and see. But if I don't know the address, then hold on. He called me, and so I've got him in my standby. And we got bad news for Marco when he comes in. Dang it. Thought for sure we were close, but the good news is we've got a new buyer and we can now find out things for him. Okay, let's see. Yesterday, he called me a little bit later in the day. Sam, no. Sarah, no.
yeah,
Danny?
was it
I think his
the
name's Danny.
4702 in Mercado Drive, Sebring, Florida?
Give me the numbers again.
4702 Mercado Drive, Sebring,
the one.
Florida.
Let me see.
Mhm.
No, it wasn't that guy. We're close. That was right around the time we called this other one. That's Clyde, Joe. That was all in the morning. Danielle, Michael King. That was all. Shoot, because he called me. I think this is it. I'm talking. Nope, not that one. Think. This is my bad on this one. Marcelo, when you're off the phone, let me know. And we'll try to figure it out. But it was Marcelo, it was a Marcelo, I handed it over to Marcelo, or he handed it to me, MAR. Let's see if we have any other. Should be in here, not Rollins. Did that one? No. Shoot. It was one that had stairs in the back, and that's it. There it is. Good. Okay. In Little Rock. That's right. Okay. So I talked to him yesterday. He is still very interested in selling, but I've got to get him down on this price. So I guess it really isn't an update. I didn't write any notes. That was dumb. Okay. But I want Marcelo to keep checking in with this guy. So I'll make sure that that's something we talk about when he's off the phone. Okay. Guys, here we go. So I've got kind of a cool deal. So today in Investor Lift, it's a day called it's called Dispo Day. I don't know if you guys have ever joined it. The cool part is they give away 500 of their coins. It's $500 worth of their coins that allows you to use Investor Lift. So my suggestion is I've got a link. Marilyn will put it up in the chat here. I've got a link you can go on, and it also gives you. We've got a couple links. So if you have a property you want to try to sell on your own, they have given me, because I said, hey guys, we need to get something over to everybody so that if they want to try it, they can. And they said, okay, well, we figured it out. They charge a ton for Investor Lift because it's good. And so I said, is there any way that we can do a one-time kind of thing just so they can understand how good it is? And they said, yeah, we'll give you a link, and they can do one for $120 to market one property. And so I think it's a pretty cool deal. I would save it for when you have a property that is excellent and has good assignment fee. But we'll put that in the chat as well. There we go. Okay, good. Thanks, Marilyn. And do you have that other link too? It came during when we had them live. I think you saved it. But along with going in and just signing up, I think there's a free. Oh yeah, we can post it on school too. Marilyn, can you do that? Yeah, I can do that real quick. So I'm right here. So I'll put it in. You want me to put it in the
I
community?
can do that. Yeah.
Okay, you do it.
Working on it. Mhm.
Thank you. Marilyn's going to put it out there. So here's what I'm thinking today. What would be cool, and it'll help me out because they know that I'm telling you all about their stuff, but also the potential of a $500 credit with Investor Lift is part of it. They do a thing called Dispo Day, and so Dispo Day is when they kind of show off their software. I think it's essential for you guys to see it. I go every single Wednesday because I like to win. And so I try to win too. But it's really, really, really awesome to see how they do what they do. And I can do a demo of Investor Lift anytime you guys want. But let's double check. I want to just see if I'm a new person. I don't know if I can do it. How much it's, I think there is a free version. Let me just click on my link and see what that means. I never do this. I should. Book a demo. Okay, so they're gonna have you book a demo. And I'm telling you, it's kind of worth it. I just wish I knew. Let me do the price structuring. Where's the price structuring? Okay, so Yeah, it's 2,000 per quarter for pro. I don't know if they have a free one, but if nothing else, you can go on the free side and look for properties too that people are selling. They're going to be wholesale properties, so it's not really something you're going to be able to sell. But it's interesting to see how people set up their marketing and all that stuff too. So the cool part is at 11 o'clock, we're going to kind of switch over and we're going to try to figure out how we can put Dispo Day in here. But if you can't get, it's easy enough, and I think you guys should all do this, just to get your name in front of them. It's dispoday.com. Go on there and it just asks you to sign up. They just want your name and information so they can market to you. And but it's it's a great way to sell your properties. And you guys are all going to be there this year. You guys are selling your own properties, 100%.
Nope. Let me see. I'm looking for.
What are you looking for?
Oops. Sorry.
That's all right. Sitting in your room talking to yourself. You're okay. Oh, that's awesome. Let me see. What am I looking for? So here is the dispoday.com is there, and we'll throw that into, well, Marilyn, I'll let you do that because I tend to screw it up. So it's really great. It's from 11 till 1. So it's 1 p.m. CST, but 11 to 1 my time. And so I'm going to kind of yield to them at 11 o'clock. And we're going to go over there and watch what they do. Because what's really cool about Investor Lift is they've got so many AI things going on, as well as they'll give you a map of who in the area is buying or has bought. And so you can call those people. It's insane. They're more of a data company than they are anything else, but they sure know how to do it right. Okay, so that'll be around 11 o'clock. Well, not around, it will be at 11 o'clock. So we'll switch over to there at 11. I'm just wondering how I could probably do it. I might even what I could do is just put it on here too. But I want you guys to be in there so you've got the potential of winning their prize. That they do a prize at the end of the day, or at the end of the hour and a half. And so if you stick to the end, they'll try to pick you just like I do with mine. And it's kind of nice. Okay. Now, super cool. This is one that I can't remember. I think it was Toby. I don't know if Toby's here right now. Are you over here, Toby? No. And Bernard, did we ever get you set up? Let me I'm gonna bring you up real quick. Let's see. So it's every Wednesday they have this? Yeah, Serge, every Wednesday at 11. It's called Dispo Day. So you can just log on to it. Let me double check. Bernard, are you over here? Hey guys, and thanks for putting your names in. So I know who's who on the when we're doing this. Okay, let's check. Members. Bernard, are you in here? Go to invites and see what the pending invites are. I think it was Dex. Yeah, I guess not yet. Okay, so I'm sending it over to you guys again. Anybody that I pushed it to. Badoosh is coming in, so that's cool. He reached out this morning and asked for a link. So we're getting everything going. Okay, so so anybody, Marilyn, go ahead and pump the school link over there to just this one. Where are we? Invite. Let's go to invite. Where are we? Oh, settings, invite, and I'll copy it and paste it to you. That's the link we want to send over to them. Okay, perfect. Okay, first of all, anybody have any questions? Check in the classroom tab for Marilyn, let's see, classroom tab. And what am I looking for? Hey guys, I did a cool AI thing yesterday. I'm kind of proud of it. I showed it to my son and he's like, yeah, it's lame. I'm like, oh, thanks. Oh, wait, it's on that one. So if you guys just fake like it's cool. Look at that. That's a picture of me from a wedding, but I told it to put me in a sweatshirt instead. I was in a suit before. That's AI. And so it took me 5 minutes. Again, this AI is what killed my other business. It murdered it because it was so easy. So
I think
that's
she might have
if
been
you,
answering. I had asked a
Well-
question. I was asking where the invites were posted in school.
the invite.
write-ups that you did. The write-ups that you did for us to copy and send to people.
Oh yeah, they're right in the classroom, and it's
Where are they?
it's where how to share your link is where I put them, and so this is it, and you just roll down and hear all the pitches.
All right, let me check, see if it's in mine. I didn't see it.
Okay, yeah, it's I'm getting used to using it, but yeah, when you get it into the classroom, it's how to share your link. I mean, we
I
can
don't
create.
have that on the side. I can't scroll like you did. Mine's empty.
There's no, you don't have 4 things in here in the classroom?
No, I have those 4 things, but when you click on the
See?
thing,
Yeah.
yeah, right there. So I have it. Mine's the same on the left as a yellow thing, but I have nothing on the right. I can't scroll anything.
So go down one more and then click on that.
Go down one more. Hold on. Let me click back over. Go
No
down
worries.
one more. What?
Just
Oh.
click down one more. And so I'm going to make that more clear.
Okay, hold on. Let me click that.
No,
Oh, got it. Thank you.
sure. No, it's maybe I need to make it more clear. So let me do that real quick.
Well, I'm not much of I don't click a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just technical that way where I just know where everything is. So that's my problem. And obviously I didn't know where it was. So that's
no worries.
my fault.
It's no big deal. I mean, I blame you for sure because that's fun.
No problem.
Well, let's see. Why can't I change this? I assume that this is why it's picking that up. Edit. Pitches.
Yes, Trent. We can see your screen on Discord and here on school.
You won't see it on Discord, 100%, because you'll only see it here on school.
Yeah,
You're
on
not-
school.
you're
You're
not
not
seeing that?
sharing. Yeah, you're not sharing either.
I am. Shoot, it says I am. Does that do it? I've got a green thing around my screen, so that's weird. Let me figure it out. Hold on, I'll stop
So
sharing.
yeah,
Yeah, what? Is it working?
it's working now.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Thank you.
I didn't change anything. What the heck? Let me see what I'm doing.
Yeah,
Let me see.
it's on my end.
Oh, was it on your end? Okay, good.
Yeah,
'Cause
sorry.
I was like, I tried so hard to make sure I did it right. I'm trying to make it so I can. Okay, good. All right, perfect. So, hey, Neil, I changed it to pitches for affiliates, so it's easy to see now. Hopefully.
10-4. Thank you.
Heck yeah, heck yeah. I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't think that makes any sense. Let's see. No. No. There you go. That's way less confusing. That was my bad. I'm gonna call it out on that for me. There you go. Pitches for my people. Taking a chance there. Okay. All right. So here we go. Here's one that Toby brought us. And Stephen, when you're ready, we'll look at your Steven goes on runs, it sounds like every single day, and he keeps running by property. So he doesn't do what is it, driving for dollars? He does running for dollars. And so he's got something to show me. And so we'll check it out. Let's see. I am trying to think of or to figure out under views, gallery. Which one works
What
that
happened
I
with
can
Marco's
see you
deal?
guys?
You keep saying Marco's.
Oh
gonna be
yeah, I'm sorry.
disappearing.
I'm teasing hardcore. I was waiting for Marco to come in. The buyer, we all met him yesterday. Super good guy. They just felt like the neighborhood was not good enough, and so dang it. It's dead for now. We're gonna go chase other people. Yeah, I thought we were so close. Okay, so we'll find out.
How'd the neighborhood look on Crime Spot? How did it look on Spot Crime?
You know what? I'm not a big fan of spot crime, and I'll show you why. I can't really point out the window, but I'm in an industrial park that is pristine. It's top of the line. And here is what spot crime says about my place. It makes me want to sell it.
Potentially because you committed the crimes, though. So
That's a good point. Don't tell anybody. Jeez Louise. The heck? Whoa, where did that go? Where'd I go? That took me somewhere else. Browse by state. I guess that's a lot. When do we have to start logging in on this? Sorry about this. Hang on, let me get a code.
Type slowly so we can get the code.
Yeah, it's gonna really, it'll save you so much money. Let's see. I don't know why I need a code. I never have needed a code. Hold on. It's so weird. I don't know why. Well, I don't know. Dang it. That doesn't make sense. Have you guys run into this before? Maybe just go to math. Oh, that's why. Because I'm dumb. It's that kind of day. Okay, so when I put in my my office, it looks horrible. And it's like there's none of this. I mean, it's nothing. Unless it's all white collar crime or something. I don't know. But yeah, so I don't really trust spot crime. I think it paints a gnarly picture. So yeah, so the one on Roan's probably was the same thing, but it was bad. Okay, so here's the cool thing that I have. I've talked to and Toby's the one that brought this to me, and so I want to bring him up to speed, but he's not here right now. So and guys, can you tell me how I can see my own screen share in the views? I do gallery. I do. Tanner Hunter is driving. Tanner, keep your freaking eyes on the road. What are you doing? Tanner is actually friends with my daughter. So he's coming in because he said he wants to be abused. And I'm like, heck yeah, I'm happy to abuse you. Okay, Tanner, let's real quick just introduce you and what got you. So you the greatest text ever. I just finished college. Now what do I do? Yeah, like, and so what do you want to do?
Hey everyone. Yeah, sorry, it's probably pretty loud. I'm just in my car.
No, it's not at all. We can hear you perfectly.
Okay, great. I realized I was unmuted. So but yeah, I just graduated college at yep, exactly, make some money. So I just graduated college at BYU, studied business, realized that I still didn't know anything and didn't know what I wanted to do. Just saw some Trent stuff. I know Trent personally just from home. I know he's a great guy and I trust him. So it's hard to see those things on social media and like really kind of trust and get past that kind of like a gimmicky thing. But knowing Trent and trusting him, I just want to see what's about. I tried to wholesale a house one time. I used to get leads for my friend Pate's houses, and so I used to do some online atlas and Facebook ads for him to get 8 leads, and I found a house that was a good thing to taught me how to wholesale. I was like, hey, you should try wholesaling. So didn't work out, but it piqued my interest. And when Trent's content came up, I was super interested. So I'm just gonna want to figure it out, see if I like it, give it a shot, because I'm the perfect spot to. So
Perfect.
that's
Well,
where I'm coming from.
I'm psyched to have you here, Tanner. You're one of my favorites. You know that. Yeah, and so the great thing, Tanner, is this is kind of immersive. And so I'm gonna show you a great example, showing everybody this great example. One of the members here, his name's Toby, was on Facebook, and he got a message on Facebook. He saw something that a woman put on Facebook saying, help. I've got a house. We've got 3 partners. We bought it 2 years ago. We still haven't rented it. We don't know what we're doing. We're super frustrated, and I just need help. And so we gave her a call, and I actually talked to her today too, as well. Oh, where did all my notes go from this morning? Oh, that's the wrong one. Thank goodness. I have a ton of notes. So I talked to her this morning. She's awesome. And she's very, like, the reason I was interested is she says, you know what? I'm totally good walking away. And I said, great. Now we got to figure out what that really means. Okay. So a lot of people will tell you, I just want to get rid of this place. And it's like, well, then why are you putting a price on it? You don't really want to get rid of it. Let's get right to it. So with her, we talked about it this morning. She sent me over a bunch of pictures, and we'll look at them real quick as we're going through this. But she said, we came in, we started fixing it. It needs a lot of work. Me and my partners each put a certain amount of money in. And we, let me just open up the pictures here. Sorry. And we're kind of we're screwed. Her partners ended up being a little bit of a pain in the butt. Nobody ended up talking to each other. And this is a house in Kansas City. So they're willing to walk away from it. And that just makes me happy. And so today I said, okay, Amy, it's you and me against your partners. If they're truly willing to walk away from it, let's get it in writing, and let's get a quit claim deed. And what a quit claim is you're quitting your claim to the property. And so have those two sign the quit claim deed, and then let's get to work on trying to figure out what you want to do with this. The rents are, I think, $1,400. Yeah, I think they're $1,400. And the house itself, I mean, if you look at the pictures, she got a lot of great pictures, and so that helps us a ton to market it. And so I got permission from her to do what I've been calling next. It's NEX, and it means no expiration, meaning we're not going to get it under contract yet, and we're not going to have an inspection time that we have to worry about. So Tanner, just so you understand, usually we'll go in and we'll say, hey, we're going to get this under contract. We're going to sell that contract to somebody else. Okay. But usually in those terms, you have to get it done in about 15 days. And the way we disguise that, instead of saying that we're selling this and we're wholesalers, and this is changing because I like saying that we're wholesalers. I think it's a better way of doing things. But we do a 15 business day inspection period. In that inspection period, we're inspecting physically the house, but we're inspecting the deal. But we're really focused on finding buyers. And so we've got a 2-week period to go and find a buyer. The way I'm doing it with this one is the next, which is NEX, and it stands for no expiration. I just talked to him and I said, hey, I've got a bunch of investors. You want me to throw it out to them and let's see what we can do? I'm not sure if I want it because I got to see how much work there needs to be done inside. But I know there's investors that love to do fix and flips. And so she's like, absolutely. If you're willing to help me out with that, that'd be amazing. And I said, okay, cool. So the pressure of a time limit is off. And she's totally cool with it. We don't have any contract with her, so we're doing it based on her word, but we will get it under contract when we have a buyer that's interested. So with this one, first step is going to be she's going to get that quick claim deed. We're going to get rid of those other two guys. They all put in, I think, $30,000 into this place, and they took over the mortgage from the previous owner. So now that's step number 2. We got to get with the previous owner. He still holds the she didn't know. This was one of her first deals, and so she was having a rough time with it. But she doesn't know. She's like, I'm not sure how we did it. I know we did sub 2, which is taking over somebody's mortgage. And I said, well, was the bank involved? And she's like, I don't think so. And so I'm like, okay. And so she has the seller is a little angry because they haven't done anything with it that they promised to do, because all of them kind of didn't talk to each other. And so it's a super complex deal. But there's a potential here. She's willing to walk away, and both the other partners are willing to walk away from their $30,000 investment that they put into this. So what we're efforting right now is the mortgage statements from the actual old owner, I guess. I think he still owns it. They paid him 90 grand down. So they did go through a transaction coordinator. So we've got to find out how they did everything, because what we'll end up doing is probably putting the whole thing into a trust, and then we can have the old seller own 10% of the trust, and we'll buy 90% of the trust with that 90,000 they already gave them. So that all being said, this is a work in progress, and this is a really good example of I've got to stay on this daily. I've got to she's going to be my best friend now. I'm going to be talking to her every single day saying, okay, where are we at? Did you get the quick claim deed done? And again, a quick claim is you're quitting your claim on the property. And so she's got to get her 2 other properties to do that. That's super important. And so once we do that, we're off to the races. So this is going to be one you're going to see a lot of. I'll let you guys know how it's going as we come along. But it's got potential. I mean, it's got real potential. They turned down a price of 220. But if running the numbers, if the rents are 1,400, it's 220. It's not going to cash flow. But they own it outright too. Once we paid off the mortgage, I'm not sure how much is left on the mortgage, and so we can't make any decisions until we know the mortgage, and we have those guys getting it out of the way. So it's kind of a fun one. I mean, it's very complex, and I love that. That makes it way, way, way more fun. But they're up to date on their payments to the old seller, and they've had it for 2 years. So they've made at least, $20,000-$30,000 more in payments. So they're probably in it now that they've put into it, probably 120, but it's never rented. And so we got to check out and figure out what our options are. Okay. So Marcelo, I saw you here for a second.
I'm here.
Okay, good. Where are you? Why can't I see? Oh, top left. Okay, so the property you and I called on, super nice guy in Arkansas, Little Rock. Do you remember it?
Yeah.
And you were supposed to follow up with him, right?
Right.
And did you follow up with him?
I did not.
No, you didn't. Okay. So why not? Because I'm going to spank you a little bit here.
Yeah.
Why didn't you follow up?
Trey, the numbers weren't penciling for me. I don't know if it's worth.
What were the numbers? Did he agree on? You have it under contract, and he agreed to the price and everything?
No. But from what you guys, the conversation you guys had, and the expectation that he had on the price, like it, I wasn't able to see anything anywhere near that.
Okay, cool.
He was excited about the numbers that you guys discussed, but being that it's a line of credit, and I didn't see any room to put anything down. I think he mentioned he wanted I think it was like 17,000 down, and I'm like, I don't even see, anywhere near that to be able to give him.
Okay, cool. Well, let's
parts
go
of
over it
that
real
one.
quick. Yeah, so he had an offer and they were ready to close at 80,000. Okay. And so I think we figured it out to be, what do we say? It's probably worth, the estimate was 95. And so we're right around a $15,000 difference. Here's the deal though. They were willing to accept that, and they did. I think we can get it lower. And I honestly think we can get it as somewhat of a hybrid where we say, hey, here's the deal. You guys want to get rid of this pig and you don't want it anymore. So let's do, we'll take over the HELOC. Okay. And I think the HELOC was, I think it's 400 a month. Okay. And then I'm going to tell him in 3 years, we're going to start paying you the equity as well. Let us get our feet under us. Potentially we could rent it to his sister-in-law and a kid for the 850, or raise their rent up to 1,000 or 1,100. But that's what I'm saying. We need to get creative with this one, because his soft spot is he wants to make sure that his people have a place to stay still. He would like that. So
and that actually even further complicated the situation, because
100%.
I think he said that they weren't paying anymore. And then, it's like, okay, so the property already is not going to really make much money for him. And then he's got these tenants, and now I got to convince him that they basically will have to leave if they're not going to pay rent, which
Correct.
it sounds like he didn't have I guess, he didn't have the will or power or whatever to get them out. I guess he feels bad for them. And then I got to break the bad news. Hey, your deal's not worth anything, and I got to get your family members out.
Right.
So
No. But
really,
that's, so let me just straight up. Do you not want to deal with this one?
I mean, Trent, if you want to take it, I would be glad to learn from the situation as far as how you speak with them. My skill level is not there yet, and I'm here to learn, but
okay, cool. Let me take it on
wanna
myself.
see you.
We won't JV on it because it's going to take a lot of work.
And
And
I'm fine with that,
Okay, sweet. So that's one. I've talked to him yesterday. He's such a sweet guy. It's going to take me a little while to get him convinced that for him to get everything that he wants, we're going to have to do some kind of a seller finance kind of a thing, where he's going to seller finance in a different way. He's going to just wait for a couple years to get his down payment. And so I'm going to see if that works for him. We'll take the monkey off his back of that 59,000, that HELOC, because I need guarantees on this one. And the only way to guarantee that we can keep his people in there, they're going to have to pay market rents. That's going to be the big difference. Of 1,100, which isn't great. And so what I'm going to explain to him is, we can come in and do this, but this is what has to be given up. And so I'm going to throw that out to him today at some point.
And to be honest, what I did see is that I don't think they have any other option. Like,
I don't think they do. That's
been on
the
market
big thing
forever.
Yeah, and he knows it, and he knows it needs work, and he knows a lot of things. And so if I can get the monkey off his back, that he doesn't have to think about this place anymore, basically become its manager, and then pay him out, I'd love to pay him out in 3 years. And I can do it in a bunch of different ways. I can tell him, hey, if I see that I'm making a little bit of money each month, I'll throw it towards your, the down payment that you want. But I can't just come out of pocket with a down payment. And so I think he'll go for it. He's super reasonable. He's out of town. He doesn't live in Little Rock. And so it's just, it's a burden. But my whole point in this is the main thing is finding out what their motivation is. And the more we chatted, and he's just as nice as he can be, he let me know everything. And so now I want to structure something. It's nothing of this is going to be standard. And so I'm going to structure it a whole different way and explain to him that, I know you want $20,000 or $17,000 down or whatever. But we got to figure out. So I'm gonna get the mortgage statement from him today. I'll ask him for it, and then we'll go from there. Okay, you cool with that? The only reason I don't want a JV on this one is because it's going to take a ton of work.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I
Okay,
I wanted to gain the value of learning how
I will let
you.
you. Yeah, I'll keep this one in here too, so everybody gets to see what's going on with it.
But I did have 2 multifamilies. That's the phone call I was just on.
Okay.
The
Cool.
thing
Give me
is
2
that-
seconds. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah. I sent them
Hey,
to you.
Danny, it was great. Okay, give me just 2 seconds. Hang on. I need to stand by. Hey, Danny, it's always great talking to you. Is there any way you could send over to me the mortgage statements and the statement for the HELOC so I can get a clear understanding of what is owed, and I can give you potentially a strategy to help get you out of this house and potentially even leave your family in there, but definitely would have to raise their rent to $1,100. Do you think that would work? Okay, so what I want you to learn from this is I'm chipping away at things, okay? So I'm going to solve one problem and solve the next one. So the first problem is, hey, will your family pay market rents? If he says no to that, then I'll say, yeah, so we can't really do much. But he's not that guy. He's a super nice guy. He's letting them live there for free right now. So
Yeah.
he's losing money every month on it.
Of course.
So you really have to get inside the head of the seller to understand what they're dealing with. And so to him, we're gonna dumb it all the way down to, hey, you're paying, I can't remember, we didn't write it in, but you're paying, I think it was like $600 a month. You want to stop paying that? I'll take it over. I'll start paying it. And see if that even flies with them. So we'll see. It's a really interesting deal. I mean, the fact he's got a lot of stuff that has been done, but it needs some help. Okay, so that's where we're at. Okay, so what do you have? You have multis?
Yeah, so I got they're here in they're in Fort Pierce, Florida. He's got a duplex and a triplex. I sent you the addresses on Discord.
Okay.
He's got a lot of photos of it on LoopNet, but the Zillow, it's not really, they're old photos on there. But I was running comps for cash. It's not going to work. So I was thinking something creative because he told me that for both of them, he's looking no less than 600,000, which the numbers just aren't, for cash. I didn't come anywhere near that.
Okay.
The offer.
And so you're thinking seller finance on these?
100%. Yeah, it's
okay, cool.
So he was saying that they're both that's the triplex. He said they put brand new, but look at the first link, which is the LoopNet. That one has newer photos, and it's got like the whole. It's got a whole description of everything, the breakdown of the rents. Also, the rents are like super under market value on both properties. So that's the triplex there. But he was saying that they're in the opportunity zones near the downtown area, and he mentioned like all these amenities that they're near, but the neighborhood looks like a
war zone.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me what rents are here.
So those are, he said roughly, like I asked him, if you were to purchase this place, what would you need to put in to bring up the rents?
No. What are rents? What are rents?
Oh, so that's the triplex. On the triplex, the rents are, he's got one at 900 and the other two at 1,000 each. They all have tenants. So yeah, they all have tenants that are, I think he's like currently months a month, but they're long-term tenants.
Okay. Oh, here's everything. Okay, so yeah, I don't love this.
Yeah.
So okay, so but he wants 770?
Well, he said, I talked to him about the numbers, and he said he's looking at roughly it's him and his sister. It's his father's property, but him and his sister are basically just taking over now, and they
Right,
want
but
to
they want
sell it.
770?
No, he said 600.
Yeah,
for
but I
both.
mean, we're getting
For both.
2,900. Yeah, we're getting 2,900 in rents.
Yeah.
So we need this to be a 300, less than $300, like a $250,000
But
place.
but
And it's
the rent,
hammered.
he said 600 for both properties.
Oh, for
not
both
just for
properties.
Yeah, not just for the triplex.
Okay, more than likely what I'm going to tell you is go in and offer a little bit less than half for this, just because it needs so much work.
That's what I was talking to him about. He's like, no, he said, according to him, it needs like 1,500 a unit. I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
tell him to
1,500
send.
a unit is.
Yeah, he's delusional. Have him send you. Are these the pictures on LoopNet? These are recent
He
pictures.
sent me an email just now with a bunch more photos. I can forward it to you.
Okay, but is it any better than what we're seeing on LoopNet?
I think it's pretty much the same ones. No, it's the
Okay,
same
cool.
ones. I just have more. But
Yeah,
it's the
that's
same
okay. So I
photos.
just want to make sure those, and then the other one is, let me look at the other one. Is it the Zillow listing? Which one? 219? 1219?
1219 Avenue M
Okay.
in Fort Pierce.
Let's see.
But
So
actually, here,
is that
I
it?
saw LoopNet, but bring it up on LoopNet because LoopNet has the most recent photos. Here, let me just share the link on Discord with you. I just sent it there.
Okay. And it's always easier if you stay, like, just put them in the chat here. Do you see how you see how to get in the chat. So go ahead and put them in the chat here if you're here. It just makes my life a little easier.
Oh, okay. Got it.
We're all about my life being easier.
Yeah.
Okay,
I just didn't know
what are rents here? What did they say? 650, 650. So another 1,200?
Yeah, 650 each. And then his justifications are all the area that it. But I'm like, I told him, I'm like,
offer him 300. Offer him 300 and move on. You got 4,100 in rents. I want I want the 1% rule to be in there somewhere. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, just offer him. Say, I can go 300,000, and just leave it.
Yeah, I wasn't even
the time
close
bomb.
to that.
Where do you want to be?
No. I mean, I only analyzed it as a cash deal, and on the duplex, I was in the low 100s. I was at 100.
Right.
I was like at 120.
Okay, 120, and then what was the other one? Where were you at on the other one?
I didn't even get to run the numbers on the because
but probably like maybe 180 on the triplex.
Yeah, it was probably just going to be a little more. Yeah, below
so go
200
300
for sure.
Yeah, go 300.
So I didn't see the 600.
Yeah, just tell them that's the only way we can make it. We can make it cash flow, and I'm buying investments, and it's hammered.
Yeah.
I've got $100,000 in work that needs to be done. Again, you have to sell this. So when we're seeing things that are hammered and have a lot of problems, those are your problems when you try to sell it to a buyer.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, I always use this one as a great example. You can either be selling the things you're selling there, or you can sell something like this. That is that's totally turnkey. You just walk in, you're good to go. The only problem with this place was a foundation issue that was $8,000 to fix, and it's done. You know what I mean? So it's 10 times easier to sell these. start going a little bit more highbrow. These are hammered. I mean, part of it is a dirty camera lens, makes it even look worse. But yeah, these are brutal. But that doesn't mean don't discount it. It's awesome at 300,000. Like, that's amazing. I'd take that in a second. Do you see how we can
300,000
equalize
for 300,000
both.
for that one? You're saying?
or both?
Oh, for both. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that's closer to where I was.
Yeah, you're 180 and 120, so we're dead
Yeah,
on.
because
So,
600. I told him, I'm like, I don't see those numbers. I was.
but you don't need to argue with them. You just
No, I didn't.
What,
I
what I
just
do
told
at this point is you're overanalyzing a tiny bit. I look at this, I see it. This decision is made under 5 minutes, and I say, okay, I'm going to offer you 300,000. Here's an LOI. That's what I can offer. Let it sit
Yeah.
with them. Move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Because
wasting
there's too
much
many.
time.
Yeah, there's too much to do here, and it's going to be a lot to sell.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you've got to
yeah.
always be keeping in your mind that I've got to get rid of this thing too. Make
Yeah.
sense? Okay, cool. Good. No, good stuff though. You're finding cool things. Just delusional people. That's the hard part. Okay.
All right.
Okay, Robert, what's going on?
Yes, sir, Mr. Trent.
How are
I want to propose something that at this point, I think this needs to be brought up. I want to suggest that whoever has signed up for Wholesale Atlas gets a discount proportional to the amount of time.
100%. I will definitely talk to him about it.
I mean, today's
More than
5
likely,
days.
yeah, more than likely it's going to be more Wholesale Atlas for free because it's harder for them to go through and do refunds and stuff.
Well,
I haven't hit that yet.
amen.
I completely agree with you. You and I are on the same page. But
Okay, I didn't
let's-
want to go on and on about it, but
No, you don't need to.
It needs to be addressed. I don't know how many folks on here actually have it, but
100%.
whatever.
But I got you. I'll talk to them. I want them to focus more on getting it fixed.
Yeah.
Then we'll worry about that later.
Okay. Yeah.
And more than likely, they're good guys, and so I trust.
Yeah, I know he is. He absolutely is. But it's just a reality of the way we're
100%.
getting on down the road, and the way you're teaching us actually.
Yeah, no, and I'm frustrated. Who's probably the most frustrated is he is because he relies on it heavily too, the same as you and me. So it's so not their fault, which sucks. It's Zillow changed everything, and I think you're going to see the same thing with anybody that has this kind of a format. And so it's just going to be having to switch over and try to figure it out. Yeah,
Okay.
but they are still down, huh?
Okay, good stuff. Thanks.
But I appreciate it. You're always watching out for everybody. That's really cool. Yeah, the second it comes up, oh glory days, that's gonna be nice. But I really want to let them just focus 100% on fixing it and not have to worry about how to compensate. Okay. All right, Steven, you want to check something out?
Sure. Can you hear me?
I can.
Great.
You're incredibly
from
sideways.
yeah, sorry. I'll try to fix that next time.
No worries.
From last week, there was that actual investment firm from the weekend on Saturday that was on East Street in Rochester.
Yeah, that 26 unit.
No, that's on Meg Street, but the first one we talked about was on East Avenue, but it was a Saturday and a real estate firm was kind of the listing manager of it.
Okay, give me the address real quick,
house.
because Marilyn was on vacation. She was being a slack.
673 East Avenue, Rochester. And I also put it in your chat in the school messages as well.
Perfect.
So
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, I remember this one. Oops, I pushed the wrong thing. No, 673 Avenue D. I just somehow I got the wrong
no,
thing.
here I'll
Yeah,
check my.
I'll go to school. I'm going to
Yeah.
school. Here it is. Perfect. Thank you. Boom. Where you did it in the GC or the general chat or the
Oh, you had it.
did I?
Yeah. Here, I'll copy it and put it in the Zoom.
Okay. Am I not seeing it here?
I am not looking at that screen right now. Sorry.
Okay. No worries.
Yeah, you scroll up. If you scroll up, you'll see it.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, my bad. So this one, right?
Yeah, that was the first one, and then the one from yesterday I ran by was the 26 unit that I put in the community chat itself.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Oh, yeah, this one. I got you. I remember. Okay. And so did you reach out to him?
No, like I said, one was from Saturday,
Yeah.
and one was from yesterday morning, and
This
I
was
had.
Saturday.
Sorry, I'm looking at the other screen. Possibly. Yeah, that's Saturday, correct.
Okay, cool. And did you call them either Monday or Tuesday?
I did not. Yesterday, had audio and
Yep.
connection issues, so kind of dealing with that on the back end. But ran by another place, kind of just threw it up in the community. JB opportunity possible. Well, had a house fire or apartment fire in November, but someone else was able to find some photos pre-fire of the 26 unit from the community post itself.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. That was in this one, right?
Yes.
And this one had a fire, huh?
Yeah, I put the news article right up above it.
This one, correct?
Correct. That's from yesterday morning. Obviously, those pictures are from
What is this?
before.
So cool.
Yeah, Stephen, yesterday I was not able to put it up on PropStream.
Yeah. I
don't
mean,
know
yeah,
why. I kept typing it in, it
it's
wouldn't come up.
chained shut. Yeah, the door is chained shut, and there's like city notice. I took a picture at the very top of the post itself, or right there. Scroll to all the way to the right. That message on the door, like a notice of that. But it's right next to McDonald's, dry cleaners, multiple
Yeah, I mean
bus stations,
super
or
cool.
bus stops. Yeah, bus stops are closed. Dining and shopping is within a block. Your public market's within 2 miles or 15-minute bus ride.
Okay.
It's
All right.
central location city.
Now the next step is calling on it. Have you called?
Yeah.
Have you called on any of these?
Like I said, from the help from the community chat, we couldn't find it on PropStream or.
Oh, as
correct me
far
if
as
I'm wrong,
somebody to call?
Sharon was actually looking for it on Atlas or PropStream, but like I said, I was dealing with technical issues yesterday, so I was
No
working
problem.
on
No
that.
problem at all. No, let's figure it out real quick. So we
yeah.
know we can call this first one. Hold on. Well, here, I mean, here's a contact agent, but I don't ever trust that. Let's see. It's the Mayflower House, right? That's what we'll call this one.
Correct. Yeah, that's Mayflower, correct.
It's off market. Okay, so here's another way to do it. So here's the address, right? And here's the way that we can do it. You go into a thing called regrid, sorry. And regrid lets you see who owns it. So you come up here, search the address. And it does not like that address. Let's get rid of the comma. That helps. 250 Amigas, apartment 101. That's interesting.
Maybe it's the one that didn't catch fire.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting, right? Oh no, it's given the whole. This is everything.
Yeah.
So these are the owners, Downing Rochester LLC. So then we go further and we go Downing Rochester LLC. And there you go. These are the guys. Headquarters is in Lakewood, New Jersey. Let's see. I have a violation. I wonder if it's on that place. So let's see. So that's a long time ago. So that's not Downing Rogers LLC, Bloomberg. If one of those is the oh, here it is in the Megas neighborhood. What's the address? 14607?
Mayflower 215 Meg Street. Mayflower building.
215 megs?
250.
Oh, 250. So this is probably the from the bottom all and what they paid. So yeah,
No,
these are the guys
that's
that
not.
call. No, this one
that's
isn't. No, do you see up here? 13 of
Yeah,
them.
I see what you mean. Yeah,
They bought
I get
13.
you now.
Yeah, that's just one. That's why I was reading here. 256 megs is in there. It's not 250. They might have
That could be.
mistyped it. But yeah, it looks like this is who owns it. And so that's who you want to get a hold of.
All right.
So they've got all those. I'll put those into the chat. Or actually, let me put them into our chat so you have it. So that might be a place to start and just give them a call and see what's up. So they spend a ton. I mean, here, I'll put that link in too, because that's always nice to have. There you go. Excuse me. In closing, yeah, so this is good stuff. Again, these are hard to deal with. It's going to be, if you haven't done any yet, if you haven't closed a tiny house that's $50,000, jumping into one of these is super complicated. I don't say don't do it, but I just say get ready. It's going to take 6-8 months. I mean, this is not a quick turn. I love the fact that you're running and you see something and you're calling it. You're going to get a massive education.
All right.
Okay.
The other one also we had was Lake Avenue. I have it in my folder here. Hold on, I'll find it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it. Yeah, that was the other. That was the 26 bedroom you referred to at the beginning of our
Yeah, that one I
discussion.
like. Dude, the one on Lake is great. Have you called them at all?
No, again,
yeah, I know you're having
Saturday and then Saturday.
Yep, I
and,
get
you
it.
know,
I get
I
it.
made
But
it to Wednesday. I've made it to Wednesday.
Okay. But you weren't having audio issues with your telephone, were you?
No.
Okay, so make a phone
I'm
call.
not computer. I'll do that.
But no, it's really important to get on the phone, have a chat, even if it's when you're running or chilling. Have a chat with them. Get an idea of what's going on, because they might tell you something straight up that you're like, oh, okay, not a deal.
Yeah, from like yesterday,
They're
I had
really,
never
I
seen
mean,
anyone actually plug any numbers into Atlas to like verify if a property could even manage money. Like I don't know the math
right. But
side.
again,
So when I
honestly,
call,
I don't want you to do any verifying, any potentials, any of that. I want you to call first. I
yeah.
want to find out
All right.
motivation. It
All
makes
right, will
everything
do.
super, super simple.
Yep.
Because what happens, and I mean, I've just seen it a million times. I've done it. Is you sit down at the computer and you're telling yourself you're working because you're running the numbers and you're figuring it out. You're figuring out how to underwrite it, but let's call first and say, hey, you know, I was looking at this place and if they say, let's say you take 2 hours to underwrite everything and you get it perfect. And they say, oh yeah, we just sold that 3 weeks ago.
hmm
And you're
So
like, wait,
my
all
last
that
question,
time.
that shoot, I got battery run low. The website or tab you have to like keep track of your housing with deals, Trilla or
Trello. Let me put it in. I'll
oh,
put it in the and I think it's free. I mean, I can't remember. I'm logged in, so I can't see. Here,
yeah.
let me just
Because I was gonna ask, like, if when I'm done calling, could I go into that and like share notes in that with you, and like, okay, talk to them on this date. This is what they
yeah.
said,
What's
etc.
cool? Yeah, what's cool is like you go into something. So Trello is free with unlimited
Okay.
cards, active logs, blah blah blah. So go to TRELLO, TRELLO.
Got it. And what's your handle or name in
I don't
that?
think you have to do that. Let me show you. I
Okay.
think all you have to do is, and I haven't done it yet, so bear with me. We're all learning.
Will do.
If I have a board, let's just take this was one of yours, right? Yeah. So if
Yeah.
I take this, I can come up here and I can share.
All
And
right.
then it gives me a link that I can send to you. So here, let's just test it here. I'll throw it in the chat. Let's see what it looks like because I have not done this before. Okay,
right.
so this is everything that we've talked about.
All right, confirm. I can open that.
I'm going to shut mine down just so I can see what it looks like. Okay, so you'll click that open, and it actually goes right into my deal.
Yeah, and
Kind of cool.
it comes up and it gives me a section to put comments in as well,
Yep,
so I see what
exactly.
you're talking about. Okay.
Okay,
Perfect.
so
I'll get my login with that as well, so I can just
and we
update
can-
those quicker while I'm having
Perfect.
technical issues. So if nothing
Of
else,
course.
it's there in data form.
Yep, perfect. And that's why guys, the reason I put a picture on every one of them is just so I can understand and know, I can see from a picture, oh, that's that one, that's this one, that's the one that we talked about with Danny. So it's like, that's the key is it'll make your life so much easier. Okay.
Does the search bar on there
It
go
searches
as simple as like just keywords? Like I could just type my name and that would pop up, or do I have to?
that's how I do it.
All right.
Is I put your name in the description. We found out that
Perfect.
you can't do your name on the top of a card.
Yeah.
So what we do is, and you can see how we've formulated it. We do the address, we do the what the rents are, and then we also put the student in here. So that's where it needs to be searchable, because like if you see, I've got like Carter's stuff here. If I don't have Carter's name down in here, here, I'll show you real quick. Detroit buyer criteria. So that's why we need this one to change. But I type in Carter, that Detroit buyer criteria. Oh, it does come up. Nope, that one doesn't. That's Detroit. But that buyer criteria one doesn't come up. So make sure for yourself when you do it, that you put, I'm going to change this one right now. You put the name here as well.
Do you have a certain format that you I don't know, place notes in to like
Yeah.
update?
So yeah, well, I mean, all my girls make their notes, and so mine I have to pay for because they've got multiple people on here.
Yeah. I
But
see the bullet points.
yeah, the other thing I do is these are all the things I want to know.
Okay.
And I'll share that in the closing room. I'll put that in I'll put that in one of the classrooms.
All right.
So yeah, so that way you'll have that whole list. We also have a thing we send out. Let's see, what would be a good helpful resource? Where do we make a new one? Ad page. And
all
this
right.
is
Well,
so that
it's
you
getting
can copy and
close to,
paste
like,
that all you want.
Yeah. Like I said, it's getting close to lunch here on the East Coast. So what I'll do is reach out to these 3 locations. Any information that I can provide for in the notes through Trello, I'll do so as well by the end of the day.
Cool. Yeah, and don't be afraid of lunch. Like, you call anytime.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, bro. Good. And I'm gonna put this into school here. I don't
Great.
know why.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll have all 3 of those will be in Trello by the end of the night, and we'll just keep moving forward from there day by day. Thank you so much.
Okay, perfect. Good job, buddy.
Hey, Trent.
Yeah, what's up?
Have we heard?
Bad news. Bad news.
What?
They don't want it.
Oh, okay. I was going to see if we had a scheduling date.
Yeah, I wish we did. They already went over and checked it out. They didn't like the neighborhood. Makes me sad. So yeah,
It's all good.
no, but we'll keep on chasing for sure. Like, no, for sure. There we go.
I haven't gotten a reply from the agent about the extension, but we do technically still have it under contract till the 12th.
Yeah, till the 12th for sure. And so yeah, and get the extension if you can, because we got to start all over. We got to go after new people. I think we had no, that was on a different property. But yeah, we'll chase it. I'm sorry. I heard that this morning and I'm like, dang it.
Oh, that's all good. It's not your fault.
No, I know, but still. We're getting you get so close on these, and then it's something
Slide between your
happens.
fingers.
But what you did get, which is massively valuable, is we now have that new buyer, and we know his whole company, and we know we know he's got a VA that's massively active and chasing stuff. So that's super good. Okay.
Sounds good. What is their buy box?
We're putting it together, so you have it. They've got a huge one. They've got a bunch of states, and we're trying to get Eva. Did you get a hold of Clyde? Was it Clyde? Claude?
I think you said it was Clyde.
Clyde, I think. Oh, Eva's not in here. Oh, there she is. Yeah. Did you get a hold? Hey, Kate, do you know if we got a hold of him to get $5? Okay. I think they're probably on phone calls. So what I'm putting in here, guys, in the helpful resources, what buyers want to know. And this is the one that we use that goes automatically into our Trello. But these things are so important, like the lockbox, the seller's disclosure. It's a great way to get everything when you're talking to people. Like these are all what we use for when we go to buyers, but reason for selling, all this stuff is we answer all these questions before we get something on Investor Lift. Things like this: rented or vacant, seller's disclosure. Oh, we got seller's disclosure twice.
Hi, Trent, you were looking for me. Sorry, I was on the
Yeah,
phone.
sorry. Did you talk to Clyde about your buy box?
Yeah, I actually did send him a text first because when I called him, it was routed to voicemail, but I can call him back and then but I did told him already yesterday to be specific, and he said that he's gonna send it to me within today.
Okay, cool. Press them up for sure as
Yeah,
much as
I will.
possible.
Mhm.
Thank you. Okay, so
Welcome.
we'll have that, Marco, as soon as possible. And when we do, we're going to start a new one called probably buy boxes, right?
Yeah, and they're
So
taking on 20 to 30 a month, they said, right?
yeah,
That's really good.
that's what I'm hoping. I mean that you found that. So and this is any deals that happen here, you're part of it. Here are some buyers that we have that have buy boxes that you can search for deals on. Made no sense.
Yes, Trent.
Yep.
Yeah, we had a couple of members on Discord that wanted to get the access.
Yeah, did you send them the link?
Yeah, but they saying that asking them to pay 50. So I just told them
Correct.
to drop their email. Can you please go to homepage?
Yeah, but hold on. I mean, yeah, we're still in the beginning stages of that. Let me go. And let me see who we
Thank
got.
you.
Michelle's over here. Michelle, you can come over to the classroom too.
It's in
Caroline,
yeah, Caroline, correct.
yep, Caroline, and what we're doing is I'm giving away memberships to people that I know that I've seen for a long time.
Mhm.
Caroline, I've definitely seen you, and so let me throw you a quick invite. You're gonna get it for free. And the whole idea is it allow you to come in and bring other people. Everybody you bring in, you're gonna get $25. You get 50% of the membership fee. And that's monthly, every month. So it's not like a property manager who charges, gets paid the first month and never again. This is every month. And so I want you to get in there. Let's set up a buy box classroom too. That's probably a Joe Bell thing. Thank you. Oh, great. Oh, perfect. Oh, good. And so let's put that link in the chat, and then everybody can as a seller. That's amazing. Okay, guys, that's something. So today at 11 o'clock, we'll all go over to Dispo Day. And now that you can sign up as a seller, oh, that's huge. That's so cool. If you win Dispo Day, you'll have $500 to spend in Investor Lift, which is awesome.
A pretty good deal.
Caroline, I am sending it to you. What's that, Mark?
I said that sounds like a pretty good deal.
Yeah, free is always a great deal. I'm a huge fan.
What's the $500 reward?
The $500 you get is they have tokens. You use it to spend on email campaigns, and so if you have
Wait,
a
do those
property,
tokens also go towards their little AI marketing advertising thing? Oh, damn.
Oh no, and so the AI is a certain level, and that's the best part of Dispo Day. You guys can go in and ask all these questions too. They'll love hearing it. They brought me on to help promote, and so I said, hey, once we get to the new year, I'm going to bring everybody over to say hi to you guys. So yeah, let's go over there and say hi to everybody. Okay, Caroline, let me know if you don't get that. And Marilyn, who else was that?
Yeah, also with Matt Gaz. He dropped his email as well under homepage.
Under homepage.
Below Carolyn.
This will take people to their groups.
What's that?
Oh, that
Yeah.
was Michelle talking without mute on. My apologies.
That was awesome. Okay, I'm trying to see.
Yeah, after Carolyn,
Like what? Yeah, I see her email. I don't see anything else.
there is Matt.
No, I know, but I don't see anything else on the, and it's on the general chat in Discord
On homepage, Discord.
homepage. Oh, over in the,
Mm-hmm.
I never gone in there. Homepage. Okay, yeah. That's probably not a homepage thing that we want to do because then I can't vet them.
Yeah.
Don't do it in the homepage anymore, Marilyn. Just have them DM me directly.
Okay.
Yeah, yep. Okay, yeah, guys, DM me directly just so I can keep it organized. Who I'm giving it away free to are people that have been with me in the Discord for the last year. If I don't recognize your name, I'll send you an email and we can get to know each other and I'll see what your goals are and everything. And maybe it's a situation where we can get you a free, but this is $50. The beauty of it is I'll give everybody an affiliate link where you can bring in other people and you'll make $50. I mean, I'm sorry, you'll make $25. You'll make 50% of the membership fee. You get 50, I get 50. And so I do all the work. You just find people and then we can build this community way faster. Okay, thanks, Marilyn.
You're welcome.
Yeah, only have them DM me because I want to vet
Copy.
everybody. Yeah.
Copy. Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, cool. So let's see what else we got going. Anybody else have any properties that you got sitting out there? Tyrell, let's do something real quick. I just thought of this. If nobody has anything, let's go through.
Let's talk.
No, we're not going to talk. You are going to clean up your box here. We're doing spring cleaning. It's spring cleaning. I just want to make sure. And Marco will do the same thing too with you. Okay, so we're gonna go through. Let me find your.
All right, I got a deal. I got a deal for you, Trent. If I don't come to you with 5 leads tomorrow, we don't JV for a while.
Well, that seems like I lose on that one.
No, you win. Trust me.
No, I wanna JV with you. Okay, so Tyrell. Oh, we've got a bunch. We got 2 different things for Tyrell. Hey, can we put these all together as one? I've got 2 different. Okay, so we know this one is still alive. This is the 7 property. Oh, that's why it is. Okay, this one's 7 properties. I'm going to call this one just, I don't know.
Oh, it's $500 a year
for the price?
Yeah, for investor lift.
I don't know.
Oh, it's $500 a month. I'm okay. I can't read.
Yeah, I was going to say because I pay $15,000 a year. I'm like, that's a
good you like, whoa, hold on.
Get me in there.
Yeah, I hear you. But for I mean for $500 for the month, does that include what all does that include? Just like for the 1 month.
It allows you to sell
for that.
Yeah, it allows you to sell on there. That's what I got. I got a link from them too. That is, you can sell 1 property for 120. And so they're trying to. I asked them. I said we need to get an entry level so they can see how it works. Because honestly, guys, this is.
Because I mean that's perfect. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that's. I mean because that's perfect.
The secret sauce of it. Yeah, this is the secret sauce for Hold My Hand Wholesale. That's the bottom line. They bought that and that's where they sell all their stuff. Okay, Tyrell, we're going through these real quick. So this is the 7 properties.
The one in Alamogordo is a dead deal for right now.
Alamogordo is archived. So we never throw these away. We never delete them. They just archive. Oh, that's all you had. And then, so I think I can get rid of this.
Can I get access to the ones you've archived so I can go back and like follow up with them?
No, I don't even know how to do that. And it would be a pain in the butt. So
gotcha.
If they're dead, they're dead. That's one thing we don't, that's why I won't kill any if there's a possibility you've made. Like we had Marcelo, he's gonna make a $300,000 offer. We'll keep that one alive and it will sit. When they come back to us, and sometimes we will archive it. It's archived. So if it does come back and they, for some reason in 3 months say, hey, you know what? We haven't had any offers. We'll take that 300. Then we'll bring it back to life. So that's how we do it. Okay. So right now, all you have is the 7 properties. All you have.
Yes. And then I've got the guy with the 1099 exchange, but I don't know if you know.
What's it?
He got the seller down to 310. He texted me this morning. He got the seller down to 310.
What's the address?
The address is, it's just the four properties that I put in your personal email.
Yep. What's the address? You can tell me the color of the house. You can do all that.
Huey Street is one. Huey.
Huey. In South Bend, this one?
Yep.
Oh, he's still alive, huh?
Yeah, he's
still
still
this
there.
one, see how
Still
we
alive.
archive that. So you want to bring that back? That's so we restored it. So
actually, I don't know if that's the address. That's a different one. That's a different one that I've been working on in South Bend.
yeah, but it's yours, yeah?
Yes, that is.
Do we want to archive that or keep it?
Archive that one.
Got it. Okay. And you got another Huey?
Yes. It's where is?
Okay, give me the address, the full address, so we can put it in. Yeah, and guys, this is it's a tedious thing, this spring cleaning kind of thing, but we're psyched to have it all organized. It's super important. Hey Tanner, where are you driving to? Like, are you driving from Utah?
No, I'm working right now, so I do construction. So I'm just like picking up orders of flooring and carpet and dropping them off there to different job sites.
Doing construction is like hammering and sawing.
Well, those are the other days. Today I'm here.
Are you in Utah or California now? What are you?
I'm still in Utah. My wife is finishing school here.
And how old are you?
25.
It's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, cool. I just noticed you're on the road for a while. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, what's that address, Tyrell?
It is 1513 Huey Street.
1513. I don't know if we've put this one in.
Yeah, no, I don't think we have. We got on the phone with the guy. I ran it past one of my buyers at South Bend. And then, me and you had already discussed that you didn't like the thought of like JVing with other people. So I just kind of
yeah. Okay, so that one's yours. Yeah, I'm fine with that because it just seems weird, that whole thing. Okay, cool. Okay, good. So you're, as far as you and me though, that's all of ours, right? That we just went through.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, cool. I love your for shows. Okay, and then okay, so Marco, I know you've got quite a few, and we're gonna get through them real quick. Where's Marco? Marco, here we go. Okay, where are we at on these? Granville, are you still in here? Oh shoot, oh no, there he is.
Oh, I'm still here. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I see you now. Yep.
All right.
So we're spring cleaning. Is this a archive?
That's archive, yeah.
Archive.
I think most of these are probably dead deals.
Okay, cool. So archive this one?
Yeah.
When you see it, say it, and then we'll
Archive as well.
Missouri Avenue in Phoenix.
So that one, I think recently the deal just, or the, what's it called? The loan just expired on, we had to pay it. We could maybe do a call on that one and see if it's even still listed.
Okay, good. Let me, we are not.
You want to look it up on Zillow real quick?
Yeah, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's get, so, and then when we go in here, we'll make a, we'll, see what's happening. 899 price cut of 151 on 1214. So he's got it pending. Somebody's buying it or has it under contract.
How much was the price it's for?
For 900,000. That doesn't make any sense.
That makes no sense. That's still, it's got to be another wholesaler that doesn't know what they're doing. That's what happened last time.
That's 12 bedrooms.
Yeah. We did the numbers and only at like, I think we saw like 700. It was cash flowing 1,200.
That's 700,000, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's have some fun. Let's call and see if it's a wholesaler, but see if they'll admit that they're a wholesaler. And then we'll say, Marco says you have no idea what you're doing. Price cut of 151. Okay, so
the
here's
last
a great way
wholesaler
to
tried to sell it at 850.
Okay, so here's a great way to see what's up. If you go into Zillow and you go to the listed for sales, if 1125, it was $1 million. And so they do this just so they can, because a month later they kept it at $1 million, and then a few days later they dropped it a ton. And then they make it look like there's a pending sale. Okay, so I don't trust any of it. I did at one point think, well, why don't we just, make it more expensive on Zillow? The thing is, it shows. And so it's like you can see a mile away if somebody's added, like it was 800 and now it's 800 or something. Okay, let's call on it. I like to, I don't like to make inferences. I don't like to guess. I like to call. Let's see. I must not have loved it because I didn't say their. So this is a different realtor, because if I'd called it before, I would have saved it.
What was the realtor's name? I have his good stuff saved.
Jackson.
So yeah, Jackson is the original guy, but he ended up putting me in contact with another guy, Derek.
Okay. Do you have Derek's number?
Derek, that property wasn't.
Hey Jackson, what's going on? I'm calling on 2535 West Missouri.
Yeah.
That's at 899. Is that correct?
We're under contract currently, set to close in a couple weeks.
Congratulations. I'll leave you alone. Thank you, sir.
You guys looking for other deals, or?
Yeah, what do you got that's sweet? I'm a pretty new investor, so I'm always looking for things that are, I kind of like things that have an issue. So like grandma died.
That's got as many issues as you could probably name, but it's 100 a door.
100 a door? How many doors?
Yep. 9. So it's 900,000 is his strike price. It's off market.
Yeah, what's the address?
9424 North 9th Avenue.
9424 North 9th?
Yep, Phoenix, Arizona.
All righty. And I mean, is he a reasonable seller or is he crazy?
Oh, I mean, that's why we're priced at 900,000. I mean, that's what he bought it for. He put 200 grand into it. He's just having an issue. He got in New York. He self-manages it. It's just a nightmare.
Did he renovate it too or no?
Kind of. You're gonna need to redo it.
I've seen this one. Yeah. No, yeah, I've seen this one. Yeah, and he's just still not reasonable, huh?
It's just he was higher before. I've gotten him down to being reasonable at 900. Anything below that is just.
What in the heck? People are so funny. Okay.
I mean, I think 900 is a fair number. I mean, he was at like 990 before. So
what do they rent for per? Like if they rent for a future?
It's occupied them both, I think, at
1,300 each.
Yep.
So 1,300 times 9.
totality of it with like a 30 to 35% expense ratio.
Yeah, you're what at 8,000 a month?
Roughly. Yeah.
Okay, well, what's the lowest offer he's turned down, or the highest of the lowest? I mean, has he?
We were just under contract at 9:30, and the guy just had some complications over the holidays.
Gotcha.
We've gone back to him. He's kind of just trying to line everything back up before we go back under.
Okay.
He is considering it again. He's trying to just get all of his ducks in a row, ahead of time, and not doing it just because we were trying to do it over the holidays.
It is always a nightmare. I hate the holidays for that reason. Okay, well, cool. I'll keep this in my back pocket and just keep an eye on it, and I'll check back in like in a month and see if it's moved. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Bye. We're doing something right when we're coming up with like properties we've seen before. That just means we're calling on everything, and so that's cool. Okay.
Yeah, I remember these guys. These guys are both really funny.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Yeah, the realtors are cool guys. And they all work for the same law firm. It's a lot of younger guys. Or not law firm, real estate company, whatever.
In Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
You want to suggest?
Yeah, they're really cool guys.
Go make friends with them.
Yeah, already working on it. I toured that property that the guy wanted that 900,000 on with Derek back in December. Mid-December, just before I think the week of Christmas.
Yep.
Yeah, I toured that property. I don't even think I got back to you on that because this guy was just not going to come down. He wanted more. I remember the agent telling me that.
Okay. What I would do is call him up and just say, "Hey guys, it's around lunchtime. Can I go grab you guys lunch and bring it to you and get to know you a little bit better?"
Good idea. I'll definitely do that.
And I'll pay for the lunch. So just Venmo me.
Oh, even better.
Okay. Seriously.
Okay, I'll do that.
It's such
I'll
a great
take a picture of it while I'm there.
Say it again.
I'll go ahead and take a picture of it while I'm there.
Yeah. Take a picture of what?
The food.
You're gonna take a picture of the food?
Yeah. You said take them out to lunch.
Yes, go take them lunch. Like,
yeah,
call them
I'm
and
going
say,
to. Oh,
"No, I don't care." Oh, you could. Oh, I see what you know. What's fun? It's thinking outside the box, and that's what I've done. That I can't even tell you how many pizzas I've sent to companies that I've wanted to know the people, and I'll send them 30 pizzas, 20 pizzas, whatever. If it's a huge company, and they're like, "Why are you doing this?" And I'm like, "What's my name?" And they said Trent, and I'm like, "That's why." Now you know my name.
Hey.
Good idea. I'll definitely do that.
Right? It's so simple. I have a friend that's been looking for a job for a year. And I'm like, bro, I don't even do what you do. I don't even know what you do. Like, I could go get a job in your field in a week. No question. And it's because he's not thinking outside the box. You got to go and you've got to do something different. So yeah. And it doesn't have to be a pizza. Pizza is just the easiest. But if you're in Phoenix and you can go talk to them, just say, "Hey, I'm in the area. I wanted to see what you guys are doing for lunch." And they'll say, "Well, and either I want to take you guys out to lunch or I'll bring you over lunch. What are we going to do?" Don't ask them. Tell them.
Okay.
Tell them you're going to bring them over. And they'll be like, "Bro, that's awesome." Yeah, and just say, "Hey, I want to get to know you guys better because I want to buy in Phoenix and I want to find something. I want something that's cool that we're going to be able to fix and flip or whatever." Okay.
Okay, I'll definitely do that.
I know you will.
Yeah, honestly, I think this is more fun when you get to go to these places in person.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
That's the best. I can do it over the phone just because, I never realized. I mean, with my past career, I didn't realize how much I had to build rapport with huge stars and sports stars in minutes. And I never knew that I was developing a skill that whole time because I can build rapport with anybody in seconds. It's just one of those things. And a lot of it's you just being honest with them. And that makes it simple. Okay, so Marco, I've got you as taking those guys to lunch.
Awesome. Will do.
And yeah, and just all you do, you've got my Venmo, just Venmo request, whatever it is.
All right, will do.
Also, if you can, I would love any kind of TikTok content you get from that.
What do you want me to record of that? Like a phone call, the making connection? the
No,
entire
it's going to be you shooting you. Just handheld and just be like, hey, today I'm going to go and I'm going to take some realtors some lunch because I want to get to know these guys better. And then when you're there, say, hey, I'm going to just shoot a little bit of video and then shoot a little bit of video and then do it a close. Like, hey, that
All
was
right.
awesome. I got to know those guys really well. 2 of them kissed me on the mouth. It was awesome. And I'm dating the other guy. So yeah, no, that's the kill. That's the deal. You gotta do that. That's awesome.
All right, I'll definitely do that.
Okay, I got you covered. Everybody wins in that situation because then you and I are going to JV on whatever comes up. Okay, so that's one that is not archived, and we actually breathed some light into it. This one, Columbus. Why do I feel like this was a cool one? Do you remember this one? 972 East Wall.
Columbus.
Let's see what I said.
I
here.
don't remember this one.
Down payment of 77. It was it a seller finance? Offered 150 for down payment of 774. 300 current cash flows negative 247. Maybe this wasn't that good.
Yeah, I don't remember this one at all. So it must be something we
Okay.
decided not to call on.
Archive it. We're archiving. Okay, cool. Good. This helps me, guys. Thank you for bearing with me. This one I remember. Just it was nuts. And so should I just archive it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't think that.
Yeah, I remember this one.
I think, yeah, it was one of those.
Honestly, I think I'm going to call the Springfield again this week. I'm going to call them tomorrow. Do you remember the salon?
The Springfield?
Yeah, it was in Springfield, Ohio, the salon.
Oh, yeah, let's check in
I
on
never
them.
heard anything, so I figure I'm going to call them tomorrow.
Yeah, just do a check-in. That was Lime. No, that's not it. Hold on.
Yeah, I was just going to
Where
say,
is
it's
it?
the
I
beginning
know
of
I
the
have
show
it.
now.
I know I have it prominently somewhere because I like that one. It'd be great to ship my daughter off to Springfield, Ohio. And let her... I'm like, I got you a salon. It's in Springfield, Ohio. The best part of that salon is that it was, that's weird. I wonder where that is. There it is. Oh, we archived it. Let's bring it back. I'll bring it back. How did I do that? This card is an archive list. Restore. Let's see if that works. This card is an archive list. Huh, I wonder why. Trying to find out how to get it back. Hey, Marilyn, can you work on that one? I'm not sure why it won't unarchive. Yeah, so that one will be kind of cool. We didn't get really any rents on that one. Okay, we'll try to figure out how to unarchive that one. Okay, good call. That'd be good. Call them and see what's up. Okay. Let's see. Let's see who else is here. And guys, in about an hour and 12 minutes, we're going to join Investor Lift. Hey, Robert Draper, I'm going to get rid of this one from Little Rock. Are you still here, buddy? Let's see. Yep, there you are. Remember we went through this one. This one's the one that they didn't get any contractors. I called the city, and the lady. Did I tell you the story?
I do remember that. It was very memorable. Your last offer was what, 5,000?
Exactly. And I called the city, and the city, when I said, hey, I wanted to call about a place, and I wanted to see if they pulled the permits and everything. It's 5, and she's like, oh, Nancy Court. And I'm like, oh, she's like, yeah, that thing's a pain in the butt. We're never going to permit them for anything because we have no idea That thing has to be basically torn down and then rebuilt. Okay.
Yeah, well, do
Really?
whatever. So you're going to delete that from your thing.
I archive it because you never know.
Okay,
It might come
okay.
back.
But,
I love-
so is there any, are you willing to go up to anything on that offer?
We'll see. It's got to change. I mean, there's got to be, the city's got to soften up.
Okay,
The city
Okay.
literally said that we're not gonna approve any permits there at all.
yeah, that was
That's
quite
crazy.
quite an experience. Thanks.
Okay, and then Scotton Road. Do you remember this one in Florida?
For me,
Yep, this is one of yours.
What state?
Florida.
Scotton Road.
See
Oh,
the big-
was that the multifamily?
It is. Let's see. I don't think so. Let's see. It's Quiet Murphy 3-bed, 2-bath.
That may have been that Florida Keys one where the guy
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. No, I think I just called a multifamily totally in Jacksonville.
Okay, we're gonna archive that one. This was the woman that we were gonna talk to. It's kind of a warehouse that is also,
warehouse?
yeah, it's like a warehouse and a place to live. That weird one.
If I could see it, let me get okay. Let me get your screen for. Oh, wait a minute. That was in Texas.
This one is in Texas. Yep.
Yeah.
Taylor, Texas.
Yeah.
Any
she,
movement?
I
Any
guess
movement on that?
they need to soften up.
What's that?
They need to soften up, huh?
Yeah, that wasn't a very good deal. We were trying to do a seller finance with them, priced at $220 down payment, and they wanted $95,000 as their down payment.
Yeah.
And it resulted in $108 of negative cash flow. So okay, archiving.
It's kind of like that guy yesterday that I misnamed, the Mad Dog. He'd been on something like 230, 240 days. So he was creating his own reality with
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, and you've got this looks like a fourplex, possibly 3-1 fourplex.
Oh, that isn't that in Florida?
Yep, that one's in Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah.
Have you called on that at all?
He was ghosting me, so whatever.
Okay, you want to archive it?
Yeah.
We'll archive it. Mangrove Drive in Hernando Beach, Florida. That one probably is the one by the Keys.
That is the one. I would still really like to see you get on the phone with that guy, because that one would really cash flow. According this guy, he's a major player in that area, and that home, yes, it is in kind of a flood zone, but when I think
I did call on this one.
Huh?
I remember calling him because he's a fisherman.
Yeah, I never heard you have a conversation with him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I called it. We decided against it for some reason, but it's $499.
Yeah, I don't think so. This would be one he wants a buyer. He wants to talk to a buyer and not a wholesaler.
Right.
And I was saying, well, you may be a buyer once you hear what it can cash flow, but I don't remember, Trent, at all that you were personally talked with him.
Yeah, because we talked to him about being more of an Airbnb than anything.
Excuse me, sorry.
And getting a boat and have all that stuff there. I think we decided against it because it was not. It's $499 though. I feel like that price changed a little bit. So hold on, let me just check it out.
It may have. I don't know. Yeah, he's kind of an outsized something like, well, he's a character in big booming voice, and he knows everything about fishing in that area, blah blah.
Right. Can't pull it up for some reason. Here we go.
He has on YouTube channel, South Florida Fishing Channel, something like that.
Let's see, and let's see if it did. It looks like it might, because it's nice. I mean, an Airbnb.
Oh, it is. It's tippy top. Yeah. And when it's bringing
Yeah,
in money,
no.
it
So
really
it's still
it really can.
$4.99. It was $4.99 in November. When did we call on it? I think we called on it in December. Let's see. Boop. There it is. Golly, I'm clicking too many things. Yeah, we called on December right before we went into the holidays.
Mm,
Okay,
I don't
well,
remember
we'll
any-
keep it. I'll check in on that one again. Let's see. Okay, so that's all yours. And we'll look into that one again. Let's see. Mohammed, is he in here? I thought I saw him earlier. Anybody over here? So Discord guys, let's get you guys over to Carolyn, let me know. Did you get it? I see the okay. Did you get it and were you able to get in? I sent you over the link. Okay, and then let's see if there's anybody else. I know she said there was some more in here. Let's see. Homepage. Okay. Okay, let's see. Who DM'd me? Oh, you guys all DM'd me. You're excellent. Okay. Let me just take a look at these real quick. Sorry, guys. Let me get these guys in to help us get more members. I mean, that's the kind of the key to this whole thing. I reached out to let's see, DM Trent. I'm trying to open my DMs. It's not working. Okay, I'll make sure I do that before the end of the day. All right. Let's see. So I'm trying to see who else is here. Toby, is he here? Nope.
Sharon.
Sharon, what do you got?
Did you get a chance to look at that portfolio I sent you yesterday?
I did not. Let's do it right now. We were gonna, yeah, let's get that going. Marilyn, that should be in the emails. Did you put it in? What's that?
It was the 8 properties in Lubbock.
Yep. I remember now. Hey, Marilyn, did you put that in? Are these them? That was one of them,
Yeah,
right?
I
The highway
believe. Yeah, it's already
Yeah.
there.
That's one of them. And then there's how many total?
8.
8 of them. Okay. Are they all 8 in here, Marilyn?
It should be. Oh, I don't know if they're in there.
No, I'm checking with it. Marilyn put them all in. Let's see. So we can go over one by one. So this one we decided a property is one of the properties is this one. It's a 67. So tell me how far you got with talking to the realtor, just so I can remember. Did we get a price for all 8?
Let me remember. No, because she had the one up that I found on Zillow. When I called her about that, well, that's the one who didn't want to talk to me. We were going back and forth on text. She didn't want to talk on the phone. So we kept
that's
texting
right.
back.
That's right.
Right. And
Okay.
so she said she would send everything to me and to take a look at it and get back to her. And that was the end of the conversation.
Okay, cool. Marilyn, did you add those all to a Trello? The ones that were in the email? So I can find them.
No, not yet.
Okay, let's put those in as quickly. If you can just copy and paste them into the GC and I'll start doing it. Oh, cool. Thank you for the Kansas buyers. Also dispo day. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, good. Hey, so we got the buy box for Marco's guys. Let's put it in. Eva, did you put that into the classroom buy box?
Not yet, Trent. I just got it now. I'm putting it on the buyers list that we have. I'm gonna put it on the classroom then. After.
Okay, cool. So guys, really simple buy box. Let's put it in. I'll put it in the chat. I'm not blowing you off, Sharon, I will get you, we're just gonna get the addresses real quick.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so guys, this is Marco's buy box. So if you have anything, you and Marco can talk. I'm gonna put it in the chat, and it's super simple. Okay, they like 3 1s, less than 80,000 houses in these locations: Georgia, Chicago, and so now we can go to Illinois. Hey Tanner, just so you understand, there's certain places that you can't wholesale, and Illinois is one of them. But we're going direct to buyer on this, and so we're not wholesaling. The reason you can't wholesale in those places is because you can't market it. And so they don't, they just want full disclosure. And again, what I was talking about earlier is we're trying to get to a place where we just say, hey, we've got buyers. Do you want us to try to market it for you? And they say yes. Okay, so the locations are Georgia, Chicago, St. Louis, Kansas City, Toledo, Ohio, in Akron, Ohio, Youngstown, Birmingham, Detroit, Alabama, Detroit, Macon, Georgia, Pittsburgh, Davenport, Memphis. So I'm putting those all in the chat. Okay, so guys, if you're at a point where you're like, I don't know where else to go, here's where to go. And if you want to, like, split it up between yourselves. If you guys want to each pick up a place, and that way we know you're going after those things for that buyer, I'm fine with it. You guys want to? Here, I'll tell you what. Let's just do it really quick. Who wants Georgia? Put it in the chat. And then nobody else goes to Georgia and searches just for this buyer. Guys, not overall. Okay, Sean is taking Georgia. Maryland, can you keep kind of figure out, make sure we know who's taking what? Sean's taking
I'll
Georgia.
take Chicago.
Okay, Sharon's taking Chicago. Who wants St. Louis? Kind of an easy one. Anybody want St. Louis? St. Louis going once. St. Louis going twice. Okay. Oh, here we go. I live in St. Oh, okay. That's perfect. I've got you live in Espafire. Okay, so you're taking St. Louis because it's St. Louis, even though you now live in Rochester. Kansas City. I'm going to take Kansas City. So give me Kansas City because I've got one right now that I think I could put to them. I'll see. I'm not sure if they're going to like it. So I'll take Kansas City. Toledo, Ohio. That's in Ohio. Anybody that takes an Ohio is going to, okay, Diane's taking Toledo. Akron, Ohio. Ohio's are awesome. So like anybody that wants Akron, just say it. So Diane's got Toledo. Anybody want Akron? Akron. And I know another buyer there too. Okay. If nobody takes Akron, I will handle Akron. Youngstown, Ohio. That is, oh, good. You're taking it, Michelle. Born in Missouri, so I live in Kansas City. No, okay, that's perfect. You want Kansas City, you can have it. I've got one thing there that it doesn't really fit their buy box, but I'll talk to them anyhow. So go ahead and take Kansas City, and you can have St. Louis too. All right, and then Birmingham. Anyone? Birmingham.
I'll take that too.
Okay.
You have to.
Yeah, take 2. That's great. So you got Birmingham. Detroit is going to be Marco. Does that make sense? Because you love Detroit. Okay, let's give Marco Detroit, even though he dropped out for a second, because I know he knows Detroit. Macon, Georgia. Okay.
Whose iPhone?
I don't know. What's your name? And if you guys can, iPhone 78 and iPhone just nothing, throw your names in there so it's easier. So, because I don't want to call you iPhone all day.
Hey Trent, what's the setup here again? I kind of missed the beginning of this.
No worries. We've got a buy box from yesterday, the one that Marco got, and we're giving away cities for you guys to chase. So, would you like Macon, Georgia? Oh wait, let's see. iPhone's taking Macon.
Yes.
Here's the
Somebody
next-
else grabbed it, but yeah, I was gonna jump on, but I was too late. Wah, wah.
No worries. I can give you Pittsburgh. You want Pittsburgh or Davenport, Iowa? Memphis, Jackson. So pick one of those. And okay, Baton Rouge is going to great. Steven, take them. If you know those, then that's great. Hurry fast, Neil. Davenport, Pittsburgh, Memphis, Jackson. Anyone? Anyone? Okay, those are yours. Neil, I'm giving you all those. You get all 4. Okay, good. That way you guys won't be bumping into each other. Oh, you want Jackson? Okay, so Diane's going to take Jackson off your hands, and then you get the other 3. Okay, Neil? So you
Sorry,
got
I had a loud vehicle driving by. I missed most of that.
No worries. Pittsburgh, Davenport, and Memphis are yours.
Roger.
All right. So make sure Roger gets those. I'm just kidding, Marilyn. That's Neil. Okay, sweet.
Now, do you have any? Is there a particular square footage or?
Nope. 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, less than 80,000.
That's it.
That is.
What about rehab?
They'll do rehab.
I mean, he wants what particularly? Well, medium.
Probably medium to low. Good. They. I don't think they want anything. Yeah, but that makes it 10 times easier. That's a pretty wide net. So.
Yes, it is.
Let's call it. Let's call it low to medium rehab. Okay.
Okay.
That's what you get to be chasing. Awesome.
Okay.
And so I'm not
And
chasing
so
it.
you know, you can do one deal in Illinois.
No, but here's
Only
what's
one.
cool. Ready for this? We're not doing deals. We're hunting for a buyer.
Okay.
So we don't have to market it. We can do 1,000. So that's gonna open it up. It's pretty sweet. What is your name, iPhone? Who is it? Who is the mystery? I feel like we're on that no, 80K and they'll do rehab. Hey, Eva, can you ask Clyde these questions just so we get a little bit more information for everybody, please?
Sure. So just for rehab, right?
We want to know how much rehab do they want to do? What does the ARV need to be? Does it need to be 200,000? Am I coming up as iPhone or Momac? You're coming up as iPhone right now. iPhone 78. And Momac isn't much better. Just saying. Just kidding. I love iPhone 78 is so good. Yeah, so we're going to reach out. Those are great questions. So medium rehab, let's assume. These guys are fix and keepers. They don't sell. So they want to keep it. They want to be able to rent it. So the best we can get them in, that's awesome. Okay, guys, so you guys all have your cities and multiple cities. So I want you to chase those. Okay, TikTok, I see a bunch of you in here. I really, really, really want you guys to come in and see what we're doing. The beauty of this group, which is different than most groups, is we're going to give you a chance to get 50% of an affiliate fee. Ridiculously high for what we're doing. Nobody ever does it. They usually give you like $5, and it's for, hey, bring somebody in. We'll give you $5 for the first time. I'm giving you half of what I get every single month. So if you find 100 people, it's a lot of math for me, but if you have 100 people, that's going to be $2,500 every single month. So if you're thinking, maybe I'll quit my job. Well, don't quit your job until you have at least 100 people in here. And then you've got enough money to make ends meet or, get your car payment or whatever. 2,500, what kind of car did you buy? That's the most unique about this group. We have a group of people we've been working together for at least a year in the Discord, and we all decided, hey, let's get all together and let's build something even bigger. And so that's why we're here. That's what we're doing. Sharon, what?
Okay, which Chicago? Does he say a particular zip code? He doesn't want war zones. Does he
So
want any of the
let's be
suburbs?
smart about it.
I need
Let's
all
make
of that.
him way desirable because he wants to rent them and manage them and be a part of it. So he'll get a management company, but let's make it so, try to find nice. I would say stay out of war zones, but if you find something amazing in a war zone and it's 20 grand, it's 15 grand, whatever, and it needs, medium rehab, absolutely. Sound good?
What about suburbs?
Yes, suburbs for sure.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, like Winnetka or any of those.
Joliet, I was thinking, well, Winnetka, they're gonna fancy for 80, I don't think.
I know that's why I said
No,
it.
80? No.
It'll be somebody's garage.
Yes, Trent.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I get lost a little bit. What do you want me to do with Sharon's deal in Lubbock?
Yeah, do you have the addresses?
What I have was only the one property.
That's all we've got. Is that right, Sharon? I thought the email had all of them. I didn't even look at the
Yeah,
email.
I was
It did.
checking the
I sent you
email.
Yeah, I sent the entire portfolio. I'll send it again.
Okay,
Okay, thank you. And we had a new member from TikTok.
Oh, good. Welcome aboard.
And yeah, he wanted to join the school. It's on
Great.
Discord message live stream.
From TikTok, yeah. You sent him. Okay.
Mr. Chavez.
Okay, cool.
I can send him my invite link if you like.
I'm sure you can, Mr. Man.
Thank you.
We'll send. So Marilyn, just send them the invite link, would you? That I put in your GC.
Whenever I send the invite link, it is getting to okay, asking for 50.
Well, that's what we're charging. That's what it
Okay.
costs to get in. Yeah, that's what we're doing. All the
Copy.
people that've been in the Discord for the last year, I'm giving it away to them, but that it's not for new members. It's only for the old members. Because they're the ones building this. Okay. All right. So let's see. All right. What else is going on? Tanner, are you completely lost or how you feeling?
Feeling good. So with this buy box, is that essentially just a buyer looking to buy in a certain area, and then he lists criteria that he's looking for, and then basically you're assigning everyone an area to look at that for homes that meets this criteria to bring to the buyer?
Exactly. And so now we're going to search for him because we're pretty sure he's a good buyer. We had something for him in Detroit that he was way ready to pull the trigger on, but he didn't because he didn't like the neighborhood. So yeah, back to Sharon. So yeah, don't make it a war zone. I mean, he is neighborhood savvy. But anybody, when we refer to somebody's buy box, it's what do you buy? So like my buy box is I want to get into something where I don't pay anything down and I take over somebody's mortgage and they have $100,000 in equity. Okay. And it's only because I've done it and I've done it twice. And so it's one of those things where I'm spoiled. And so those are the deals I buy and I don't even think about it. It's like, yeah, of course I'll pay 10 grand in here. I'll give you, I mean, everybody's sick of seeing it, but this is the house I bought in Lubbock, Texas. And that's why I'm kind of hot to trot on this Lubbock deal that Sharon has got. But this I came in with, I think this one was only $10,000 down. And so complete turnkey. Oop, where are we going? There we go. Complete turnkey. It's now being rented for right around $4,000, $3,800 a month. And so I come in, I took it over. They had a bunch of equity, but they didn't care. They just needed to get out. They had kids going to college and they were like, hey, whatever. I don't want to deal with it. And so and they're super nice people. I'm still friends with them. I actually talked to them this morning.
Cool.
So that's my buy box. That's what I want. There is the hardest place in the world, and so save yourself is Utah. I don't know why. It's just you. I mean, you live there, so you know. The rents are super low and the prices are super high. The best place to go for you when you're ready to start doing it, and when you're ready, I will get you something to call on because I want you to you'll be fine. You went on a mission, right?
Yeah.
So this is knocking doors. Did you do summer sales too? I would assume.
I didn't do sales, but I was a technician. So actually, I lived in the Lubbock, Midland, Odessa area, and I was installing and upselling. So kind of.
So you did the summer sales.
Yeah,
So
pretty much. Same
it was
crowd.
that kind of so you know how to talk to people, and that's 90% of this is getting on the phone with usually if we can get people that are selling by themselves, they're called FSBOs. It's for sale by owner. If we can get those kind of people, then we're living the dream because we're not dealing with a realtor. We're dealing straight to the. You have more leeway, but we'll go and talk to realtors and say, hey, what's the most important thing that we can do is find out the motivation for them selling their place.
Gotcha.
Grandma died. They're getting a divorce. They need to put their son in rehab or whatever it is. Finding out those reasons, and that's like the first one that I went over today. It's a woman who had 3 investors. They were brand new. They bought the place and they're just like over their head. And so they just need help. They need out and all willing to walk away from it. They've all put in $30,000. And she's like, at this point, I don't care. I don't want to deal with it anymore. We've got the other one that I was talking to, whose was it? Marcelo. Where a guy they own a house and they live a state away and they're never there and they just want to get the monkey off their back. And so we come in and we try to figure out a way to make it work that keeps them semi-happy but totally satisfied. And sometimes that's just they're going to get a great example. San Antonio. Woman got a better job out of town. She moved out of town. She got renters for her house because she couldn't sell it. She didn't like the renters because the renters wouldn't pay on time. And so she's like, I've got these renters. I'm making 4 times what I was making. I don't care about the money that I've got there. And it was about 80,000 in equity. She's like, I've got a solar thing that I'm paying for $100 a month. These renters won't pay on time. So I came in and I took it over for free, nothing. I didn't pay her a penny. Called the renters and I said, hey, what's going on? I hear you're having a hard time making the monthly the rent on the 5th. And they're like, yeah, we get paid on the 9th and the 27th of the month or whatever it was. I said, oh, well, would it be easier to split it in half and you can do half then and half then? And they're like, serious? Yeah, that's great. And then they stayed. So, and they were paying a good rent. So it's one of those things where I want to find out as much as I possibly can about a situation. And so that's the whole point of talking to them on the phone. So for you, I can search out a deal and make you call it right away. I can send you 5 or 6 and you can just call them. And the way we search deals is super simple. You're going to have to we've got a couple different programs that make life easier, and I'll show you what those are. But the one that's up right now, there's one called the Wholesale Atlas that's having an issue right now. But there's one, and if you go into Google, into the Chrome extension store, it's called the Real Estate Deal Analyzer. And Marilyn will throw it in the chat. If you use my code, you get, I think you get half off, but you don't have to pay anything because the best part of it is free. And so, and I'll show you what it does. It's really simple. When you're if you're in Zillow, let's go here. So this is one that we were looking at earlier, but let's go back to the map. Okay, here's the map, and I'll go find someplace. Oh, geez. I'm making it harder than it needs to be. Let's go to Ohio. Okay, and I'll just go to Columbus, Ohio. That's always a hot spot. And we're looking under buy in Columbus. And then Sharon will get right to yours once I get all those addresses. Okay, so here's Columbus. And you can see those are all the houses for sale. What I'll do is you go into Zillow, you go up to for sale, and you do bed baths. You want them at least a 3-2. So 3 bedrooms, 2 bath. That's what that refers to. And that's it. That's my criteria right now. So with Real Estate Deal Analyzer, see these red little signs here? What we're looking for is the 1% rule, which is rents are 1% of the purchase price. Okay, super duper simple to figure out. So as we roll through these houses, and I'm looking at them, I'm looking for a green one. Okay, so the green one is saying the rents are $2,000 and the price of the house is $205,000. Okay, so we're right there around the 1%. The 1% rule doesn't say, hey, this is 100% a great deal. You're going to get it and you're going to close it and it's all going to be that. It's a reason to call. And so then I click on that and I go and I look at it a little bit, very little, because right away I'm going to go and call them. So I'll let you hear what a call sounds like and how I do the calls, because a lot of people like that. And so it just is an easier way to understand it. So I'm just going to call them. This one's not perfect. There's some that are 70,000 and rents are 1,500. And so they're way beyond the 1%, which is what we like. So here, let's call them. Everything is very just mellow. It doesn't, you don't have to, all you're looking for, and anybody can do this with no education. You're just trying to find out why they're selling. You can't ask them though. You got to guide them into it. Okay. Because so it's more of just kind of a conversation to start, and then you see where you can move them into. And we're calling Paul Uttermullen. That's something to talk about right there. Wonder what that name is. Uttermullen.
Hello, you've reached the voicemail of Paul Uttermullen, Red One Realty.
He even didn't say it all the way just because he didn't want to. He's so embarrassed by his last name. And so what I do is those kind of things, I'm doing that because I can then remember him. Okay. It seems like I'm just being a jerk, which I am. But now I'll remember this property a little bit easier because I know Paul's Uttermullen. So that's good. I call 4 times. If they don't answer, I call back. And I call back and I call back. Every now and then I get somebody, they're mad that I did it.
Hello, you've reached the
But
voice.
I 100% don't care because I'm trying to get a hold of them. So after the 4 calls, I'll send them a text with the address, my name, and I'll say, hey, trying to get a hold of you. I'd like to know more about this property. Then you add them to your iPhone. The first name is their first and last name. The last name on your iPhone is the address. So when they call back, you can easily look up the address and know what you're talking about. It's a whole process. I mean, it's tedious.
Hello, you've reached the voice.
You got to do a lot of suck to get to it. Okay, here's the 4th one. And so if he doesn't answer, then we'll work it out. But what I like about this one, hey, how are you? I'm calling about 2104 Luca Avenue.
Yes.
How close to OSU is that?
I'm sorry, say that again, please.
How close to OSU is that?
I didn't measure the distance, but
Oh no,
there's a lot
just in
of
general, like
students
5.
around it.
Yeah, just like 5 minutes, or is it?
I've never walked it. I've only driven down the ravine.
Oh, okay, cool. So it takes how long down the ravine? I'm just trying to. I'm trying to figure out.
It takes maybe 5 minutes, depending on
sweet.
how long you stop at the stop signs.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely campus area housing. The person who lived there for most of the last 50 years was a college professor.
Oh, no kidding. Oh, okay. And what took him away?
Death.
That Okay, that really takes you away. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Okay, and do you know rent wise, what they get? Is it usually 500 a room? Is that about right? This kind of college pricing?
But it depends on the quality of the finish. My daughter was paying 800 a month on Chittenden.
Wow. Okay. Wow, this and it I mean, have you been inside the property?
Yes.
How is it pretty? I mean, can we get people in right away or is it gonna oh, I'm looking at the ceiling. Okay.
There's a giant tree leaning on the north side of the house.
Oh, geez.
I think it's prudent to address that first.
Okay.
A lot of the windows need repaired or replaced. It's not move-in ready.
Okay.
The air conditioning's been there's no air conditioning anymore.
Okay. Okay, and with the tree, that just because that's kind of a huge deal, is it putting stress on the house right now?
Yeah, it is.
I like the way you put it. You're like, oh boy, is it ever. Okay, and so do we have pictures of the house of the tree?
Yeah, they're all on the MLS listing.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Okay, I'm just on Zillow. I don't have MLS. I'm just
Your text me your full name and email address, and I'll send you the listing.
Oh, sweet. That would be awesome. Okay, thank you. I can tell you're at lunch, and I apologize for taking you away from that. I will. I'll text you my info, and yeah, let's do some business here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Later. Okay, so kind of an a-hole, a little bit. Like, oh, well, how fast are you going to drive? I've never walked it. I'm like, okay, great. Good job. Okay, I didn't think this was going to be that great. I was kind of excited about just getting you a idea. There's the reason was death, which I'm like, what took him away? Oh, death. That took him away. I'm like, well, that would do it. And we know there's problems, and I like problems. This tree is a problem. This place is a little bit hammered, but it's 205. If you can pull, like he was saying, his daughter paid 850 times 4. You got $3,400 a month for a $200,000 place that needs a little bit of help. I don't hate this one. I think this has got really good possibilities. So the next step is, what I'd like to do is I'll send him my email and everything, and then he'll respond with, hopefully I'll try to get some idea of how many rooms we can make here. Because if we're going to do some construction, why not turn this basement into a place that somebody could live? Maybe put a bathroom down there. So now it would be a 5-bedroom. And at 850 in a 5-bedroom, now we're at 4250 per month. Okay, so and there's already a bathroom down there. So we know it's plumbed for that. It's kind of cool, right, Tanner? Are you catching on?
Yeah, that's sweet. And I definitely can see like how you're kind of just trying to pull the info out of them without asking. It basically just sounds like you're trying to turn it into investment property, which is exactly what you are doing.
Exactly. And it's all my trick is statements. I rarely really focus on the what took him away is just kind of a nice way of saying why are they moving, but it's like he kind of, it worked. I like this place a lot. You and I are going to work on this one together. Okay, this is going to be yours. I'm going to send you the address, and then you and I over the next couple of days are going to work on this. So I'm going to send him a text, and I'm going to say, hey, this is my partner. And we're looking at this together, and so you're going to be on all the texts and all the emails and everything. Okay.
Sweet. Thank you.
Right. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
This one's really cool. Well, you've got the college perspective right now still, even though you're married. And you just quit college, or just quit. You finished. Sorry, you didn't quit. Quitter.
Feels like the same thing.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
You bummed me out that you're like, yep, I finished college and I still don't know what I'm doing. So, and that's how I
No,
felt.
that's all right. We're just finding our path, you know.
Absolutely, and it's all about doing something. And
Yeah.
so, and you're no quitter, but dude, like this house is pretty sick. I mean, I'm sorority vibes to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Should we go rush it?
Okay, I love this one. Okay, so I'm sending that to you in a DM or a DM. Let's see. Where are you? Okay, not bad. First day in, we're gonna have you on a and so take a look at it, show it to your wife, like go over it. And what I'm gonna try to do is get any kind of plans if they have any layout, so I can figure out. We could easily turn this into an 8-bedroom place. We could easily do bedrooms that are big enough for 2 beds. We could turn this into an 8-2, maybe put in another bathroom. I'm not sure. There's a lot that could be done. Are we going to do it? I don't know. But are we going to find a buyer that will do it? Heck yeah, we will. Okay. Did you get it?
Yeah. Sweet.
Okay, and DM me back your phone number just so I can copy it into this message to him. Boy, he was an a-hole, huh? This is so funny. But that's, sometimes you get people that are just, I bugged him at lunch and I called him 4 times. But he answered. I get so many people that tell me, oh, I called, they didn't answer. I'm like, how many times did you call? Once. I'm like, yep, they're not going to answer. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm creating a new contact for him. And I'm putting his first and last name on the first name side, and I got his phone number in there, and then I'm putting the address as his last name. So I know exactly what we're talking about. And at the same time, when I text him, paste, oops. I did too much. When I text him, I'm going to ask him for more pictures. He's going to send me the MLS listing. But when I text him, I start the text with the address, because you got to think about his day. He's getting a million calls. He doesn't know what one they're, who's calling about what. And so, okay, so I popped in the address and I'm going to just leave him a text. Hey, thank you so much for taking the time at your lunchtime to take my call. Very interested in this property. I would love to know if you have any possible plans, architectural plans, so I could see how I could turn this into more of a pad split, as well as pictures and any estimates you've gotten on getting that tree away from the house. I would love to know if the heirs are we can talk more about price and all that stuff after I get all that information. Thanks again. My name is Trent Kamerman, and I'll share my information with you. Okay, and then I share his iPhone lets you, and now we got the ball rolling on that one. Okay, Tanner, you and I are now partners. Oh, I didn't put you on that text. I'll put you on another one.
Sweet. Thank you. I'm so excited.
It's kind of cool, right? It's just kind of fun. There's a lot of possibilities. So
yeah, super cool.
Well, this one's huge. It's 2,700 square feet, and so it's no joke. And there's a ton of pictures. So yeah, run them through and show them to your wife. And like, are there 2 kitchens? Hold on, wait. This kitchen has the stove there, but I thought I saw something else. Hold on. This might be really cool. Okay, maybe it was just the angles. Yeah, that's the stove on the thing. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's still the same one. It's just one way had all these cabinets. I'm like, holy crap. Okay. All right. So the other thing I'd like to do is just like a real quick idea of who this professor was and maybe who his family is and all that stuff. You can just kind of put the address in and say OSU professor. Dies, and see if anything comes up. Whoa, is that it? Erica Anderson, Columbia State University professor, was fatally shot by her roommate. I don't think that's the one. I just have a feeling it sounded like it was a he professor, not a there we go. This is our guy, probably. Maybe? Wow, this one was accidentally killed too. I'm thinking it's more like that, because he'd been there for a while. Oh no. I guess that's the same story. Okay. Well, that's horrible. Wait, ex-Ohio State professor allegedly kills his wife. There's a lot of stuff going on in Ohio. This is a different one. What? Okay, I'm not going down that rabbit hole. Okay, there we go. That was a little too much information. Okay. I will let you know when I hear back from him, and I'll text everything to you. Good stuff. All right, Tanner. Okay, guys. So I hate to say it's just that easy, but it's just that easy to get the ball rolling. Now it's all about follow-up. If you don't do follow-up, you can just kind of cancel Christmas because it's not gonna happen. The follow-up is everything. This property is really exciting. Okay, so we're about 25 minutes away from Investor Lift Dispo Day. So I don't know if you guys have already done it. Marilyn probably provided, let me know in the chat if you guys need help on finding it, but here's what we do is you usually go to dispoday.com. I'll put that in the
Yeah, it's already on the school community, the
Okay.
invitation.
Okay, so get the one on school, and then I'll put this one here. This is where you sign up for Dispo Day. And so if you just go in there and you roll down, all you do is, and I register every time, is you just put your name and all your stuff, and you put that, and you agree, and then you register. Okay, and they'll send you a link for the Zoom call. Did we submit any deals? Did I get any deals submitted? Because I'd like to submit this one, but I don't think we have it up yet, right? But did we submit Marco's and the other one? Do you know? My Girls, anybody? Okay, we'll figure it out.
No, Trent wouldn't put anything
We
today.
haven't done ours. We should always submit ours, guys. Always, every time. So let's please. I'll take. I will submit the Sycamore, or should I? Let me do this one. This is what they kind of like. I'm going to submit Marco's. Okay. And so let's see if they pick mine. We never know who they're going to pick. Submit a deal. And so if when you guys have a deal that you want to submit to, they'll look at it. You get picked potentially. We never know who gets picked. But there's going to be a ton of great information provided on how to talk to buyers, how to work with buyers. They often bring in other people that have been doing it for a while. Sometimes they just run it by themselves. A lot of times the owner of Investor Lift is there. So it's really been really kind of fun. Are you direct to seller? Yes. They don't like daisy chainers, which is great because that cleans everything up, and they really have done a great job making it easy to find people. And what's cool is if they pick mine, what they'll do is they'll go into investorlift.ai, and here is our thing, and we got several new leads today that we can call on. After that live, Marco, I will send you this whole list too, and then you can start calling on all these. This is your property, so you can. And if you find the buyer, in this situation, when I'm giving you all the buyers, we'll have to figure out a different split. But if you find it, then I'll definitely give you more than 30 as if I were to buy it. So we'll probably do something different. All right. Okay, cool. Sharon, what's up?
On market or off market for the buyer?
For the buyer?
Yeah, the one that wanted the 3-1 in all the different cities.
Either way, I mean, we love if we can get off market, that's great. But yeah, on or off, doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Off is always easier. That's because you're not dealing with the realtor, and there's not one more person involved. Did we get all of your addresses in there?
I think she finally got it.
She's so good.
I don't know why it took. I sent it 4 times, and she kept saying it didn't come through. I don't know what was going on. I sent it to myself too, and I got it immediately. But
I remember that we put a filter on just for your emails because we don't like you. So yeah.
Now I know the truth is out.
It could be that. Let's see. Marilyn, where would I find it?
Lubbock. Sharon.
Are they all separated or are they all in one? Here's the one. Where would I find the other addresses just so we can go through them real quick?
It's just on the Google Drive. I'm still working on it. So
yeah, can you just copy and paste all the addresses in here so I can just go one by one through the address?
It has a lot.
I know it's got 8. Can you just copy?
Yeah,
And
sure.
Great. Give me one address and then I can get started. We're gonna check this out. Okay, so we looked at the highway one, right? And we're thinking we're going to be offering a little bit less than what they were thinking. But I think the biggest issue is the realtor, right? Is a little bit tough. She just likes to text.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what that's about.
Well,
I called her a couple times, left message, she never responded. Then I texted her, she texted me right back.
Okay, let me call her and we'll see. Okay, and so this is all of these are all the numbers, everything. Total annual rent is $65,000 for everything. Divided by 12. So 5,000 per unit. And that divided by 12 is 451. If that's cash flow, I mean, they might not be horrible. Okay, here I found one. I'll just do this one. So we did the highway one, right? I-27.
Yes.
Let's do this. Bing. And are we sure that this is the same one for all of them? The same realtor?
Yes.
Same realtor.
Yes, she has the portfolio.
Okay, cool. Okay, I don't have a phone number for her. Do we have one on the this is her Felicia?
Yes. Yes, Felicia Estrada.
Let's call her. And I'm going to tell her that you and I have been talking.
Okay, cool.
She knows. Hey, everybody in TikTok, go up into the link in my bio and you can see exactly what's going on. It's a 7-day free trial. But this is a group of people, like-minded individuals, all just chasing deals and helping each other along the way. Plus, we're kind of keeping each other accountable for 4 hours in the morning every day to make sure that we're staying on the phone and calling. And then I'll help you. I just got Tanner. We got Tanner a sorority house that he's going to be able to chase down. Not in that way, but I mean, it's an investment, really. No, but it's a house that could be turned into something so much more. So we're going to see what we can do with that. And I'll do the same for you if you come in. Tanner's brand new. It's his first day. Okay, we're calling Felicia Estrada.
Hello, this is Felicia.
Hey, Felicia, my name is Trent Kamerman. I'm a brand new investor, but I bought a house out there in Preston Manor, like out by Wolfforth.
Yeah,
But I heard you've got 8 of them.
I do. I have some value add properties. They do need a little bit of work, but not much. And the majority of them have tenants in them already. So they're livable condition, but they just need a little improvement.
And I got your spreadsheet. You've talked to I worked together with Sharon, and she talked to you. And so we're the same. I'm looking through. First of all, I am a moron when it comes to spreadsheets, so bear with me. But it looks like, best I can tell. So which ones are rented? Are they color coded or something?
Yeah. So let me.
Oh, I guess they see it.
Spreadsheet really quick.
Everything has a lease date and one says vacant. So most of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the majority of them are. And the one with Avenue Q, they started some work on it, and it doesn't need much, like flooring and a coat of paint and a couple of touch-ups in order to get it in rentable condition.
Okay.
But the rest of them, yes, are rented.
Okay, and where are they at on their overall price for everything? I see 567 is the list price.
Yes, it's the list price for all of them. The market value is right next to it. So I put it, so they're pretty much like they're listed collectively at 78% of the value.
Look at
The after repair value.
You're doing, yeah. It's so funny because I hate spreadsheets and then I get into them and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. And that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But I know not to touch them. That's the rule because I'll change all the values and everything up. Okay. And so what's the reason for them to sell all these at once?
So they had a total of 18 properties that they purchased. They were first-time investors, and they bought all 18 properties sight unseen, and they overpaid for them.
Oh.
Yes. And so then they ended up putting over $200,000 worth of repairs into the majority of the properties. And then they're just like, hey, we're not cash flowing. We're just, so they decided they wanted to go ahead and sell. And even though they're going to take a loss on it, they realize first time investors, you probably don't buy that big of a property or package.
Yeah. Now you're scaring me because I'm 5 houses in. So, and the one in Wolfforth has been awesome. And I got a great property manager out there. So I'm kind of licking my chops on this one, just looking at it. But I'm looking at the market rents, and they don't seem like they're super great for what the cost is. So how firm are they on their prices? Because some, like when one rents for 900, but it's 80,000, I'm like, wait, that's not very.
Yeah, and they're all over the 1% rule as far as market rents. I think like 1.2 or whatever, which is typical for the area. As far as your question about them being flexible, they are trying to just get kind of chip away at it and get rid of them. And so, like I said, they're going to take a loss, and so they're trying to minimize the loss as much as possible.
For sure.
Yeah, but they are definitely they're flexible at this point.
Okay, and so you figured the market value. How did you decide on, like, the first one says the market value is 80,000, but I'm sorry, the market value says it's 101. How did you come up with that?
So I run comps on every one of my properties that I list or that I represent buyers to purchase. And what I do is just pull similar homes, style, age, bedroom, square footage, and just pull the sales from the last 6 months to give a value per square foot.
And do you have those comps somewhere that I can take a look at them just so I can see?
I do. Yes, I can. Do you want them individually? Well, I would have to probably do that. So
make it whatever's easier. Make it whatever easier for you. Don't put a ton of work into it. You have the whole thing. I can weed through it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I can put those all together and then send you an email with them. Would you prefer me to send them to Sharon or to you directly?
Yeah, do it to both of us, and I'll text you my email as well.
Okay, what is that?
Trent, TRENT at Trent Kamerman, KAMERMAN.com. That's my name.
Okay. Trent at TrentKamerman.com.
Yep, that's correct.
Okay. I can do that. I'll send you all the comps on those. Anything else that you're wanting to know about?
No, I mean, the only thing you scared me is they were first-time investors. They overdid it and went too high. And since I'm a first-time investor, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it.
As long as you follow the rules, they didn't really have a basis of like how to even, they were just like, oh, these are investment properties, let's buy them. And they just didn't, do any kind of like pro forma or calculations or anything like that. So, and some people do that when they first get in, but they never walked the properties. They didn't do inspections. They just basically went by the listing agent's word. So that was it.
Okay, so you're saying don't buy a lot of properties, don't trust the agent. Okay, I got it.
Just their experience. However, I always do recommend, getting inspections done, or at least like have someone walk the property that you trust to point out any kind of repairs that are needed and calculate those. They just didn't do that. So, and that's fine, it's a learning lesson, but yeah. So, and then I usually follow a golden formula depending on what your rate is. Like for me, when I advise any kind of investors that are going to purchase, I'm like, you want to make sure that you have enough room in there to minimize any cost or reduce any risk, right? So 80%, 75 to 80% under the market value minus any kind of repairs is typically what I suggest. And that gives you plenty of room for you to be able to kind of, make sure that your investment is secure. And then I always, as far as market rents, it depends on what your goal is. Some people don't care about like the actual cash flow because you're not going to get rich off cash flow, right? So they usually just care about breaking even on that as long as the property is going to increase in value. And then they just worry about the appreciation. Somebody buying down the mortgage while, it's being rented. So.
Okay. And are these in kind of C, B kind of neighborhoods or?
C plus. It's a mixture, but I would say the majority average about C plus, which is why the rents are lower. The best one on this right now, as far as rents go, is 6120 Avenue R. That one's it's $12.50. And everybody on here pays on time. They've got a really great relationship with the property manager, and they're just they're tenants.
Would that property manager come with the portfolio?
He's willing to stay on as a property manager, but it's not like required or anything. But yes,
no, as long as he's willing, that's the other part. I just want to see. Okay, because I've got a guy out there, but he just does one place. And if this guy's if they've all got a relationship, I would hate to mess that up. Last question. So if I'm looking at these and I'm seeing some that I'm like, I don't know if that's for me. Is it okay that I mean, you tell me whether or not, can I market these for you as well, the ones that I'm not interested in? Because I've got a lot of other investor friends that,
and they're willing to kind of separate them. They would prefer to keep them all together. But if you kind of like, hey, like one or two of them I'm really just not interested in, that's not going to be a deal killer. Right. So you can take a look and, I wouldn't necessarily say cherry picking. They were kind of like against that in the beginning, but now they're just like, hey, whatever we need to do to chip away at this package.
Okay. And where are the investors from? Are they in the area?
They're not in the area. They're brothers, and they both one lives in New Mexico and one lives in Dallas.
Oh, okay. And I grew up in New Mexico. Okay. Are they at all up for a talk? Because I would love to chat with them just because I'm so new at this. I don't want to assume anything, but if knowing what they've done, if they can guide me a little bit, I would love that. But is that even a possibility?
Or like lessons they've learned, or
yeah, just lessons they learned, full just education, not talking numbers. That I will do with you. I won't go around you on that at all. But just to get their experience would be amazing, because I'm new to Lubbock with the one place. The place I got and what I kind of specialize in is taking over somebody's mortgage. And so this was a resident that he just needed out. And so I came in.
Sub two?
No, we do trust acquisitions. It's it's everybody calls it sub two, but it's not. The bank's not involved. We put we have the seller put the entire property into a trust, and then we buy 90% of the trust. They keep 10% of the trust, and that way the mortgage can come with. I know I'm super smart. You're kidding. No, so that way we bring and it's a very friendly way of doing it, where sometimes those can be really horrible situations for people. I try to, if it turns into that, I'm out. I want to help people. I've made my money in television, and so I've kind of just shifted gears to do more investing. And so that's kind of how we do it. So it's a great property. It's up in Wolfworth in Preston Manor. And it was a $500,000 house, and he just couldn't make the payments anymore. And so it was great. It was a monkey off his back. He was thrilled. It's been great for me. But the rents there are not as good as these. It's one of those where you're breaking even. On these, I definitely need cash flow just to cover issues that come up when so I rarely want to rent out where there's not cash flow. So that's why these are like, okay, but not. And I know the 1% rule. In my world, the 1% rule gets me on the phone, but it doesn't seal the deal for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. For the most part, so the way that I usually calculate any kind of investment purchase is I always make sure to work in the annual maintenance and the annual vacancy on there, as well as the additional expenses. So that way, any kind of cash flow is considering all of those things after, like it's always after the fact. I know some investors just go in as cash flow, like, oh, just the PITI is paid and that's it. No, you have to consider the vacancy, and you have to consider the maintenance that's going to go into like the turnover and making repairs. And so I make sure I always calculate that in there too.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Now, I'm a moron, but you've got two, they look identical, but the current performance is below. And then what is above, like on your spreadsheet?
So for the first section, items 2 through 12 is the pro forma once the market rents are brought up to where they need to be. The current performance, they're currently under rented. So for instance, like 2005 61st Street, it should be rented at 900, but it's actually only currently rented at 650.
You sneak. Okay, I get what you're doing. Because I'm looking at the top one, I'm like, it's okay, and then that changes things a ton. But
yes, it does.
Okay.
The only one, let's see, it looks like there's a few of them that are rented at the market rent, but I think the only one that's really not is East Cornell and then 61st Street. The rest of them are already at market rent. So those two would be the only ones that needed to come up.
Yeah, so 61st. Gotcha. Okay. Hey, you're awesome. I feel like I made a new friend. Because you're brilliant. I mean, seriously, what you put together here is everything that any investor wants to see. So I really appreciate it. And if you want to check with the sellers and see if they're up for a call, I would love to just get some advice from them in that area and about just the area and the properties and why, they kept some, but they're getting rid of some. So they obviously know what's going on in that area. And so if they're willing to chat for 10, 15 minutes, I'd love it.
Yeah, I'll definitely ask them. And they're actually not keeping any of them. We just split them up into 3 different packages. So we had a turnkey package, then we had a value add package, and then we have other ones that are like complete fixer uppers.
Oh,
and so we split them based on like the type of buyer that it would attract.
Can I see
The
the other ones
turnkey
as well?
properties just went under contract.
Okay.
Yes, we do have a fixer upper, and that one's 4 houses for 140,000.
Please
So-
send those over to because because I have a ton of buyers. I mean, I invest, but I also teach, and so I've got a bunch of students as well that are all buying. And so if I can find something for them that I don't potentially think I want to buy, but still get it for your so your sellers can get rid of the whole package, I would love to help with that. That'd be amazing.
Also, same to you as far as like I also like I coach. I primarily focus on getting women into the real estate investment world. It's like how just because that's just my strong suit as far as like communicating with women, and usually women have a different mindset around like whether or not like giving themselves permission to be an investor basically in like a male dominated field. So I do have I have a coaching program and like all of that stuff, and then I do some speaking events for free. So
we need to talk. Yeah, absolutely. That would be. But hey, who's making the sandwiches if they're out investing? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I got daughters. I would they would slap me. Okay.
So I would be open to like future collaboration or anything like that. Maybe we can team up and make a little power team. That would be great.
Good. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the information on this, and I will get back to you for sure.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. See ya. Didn't expect that, did you, Sharon? Like she just texted.
No, I did not, because I found these properties last week, and I called her.
Okay. Oh, Dispo Day is going. Let's get that. Should we just let me bring it up here and see if I can get it. I don't know how it's going to react with. I don't know. Do you guys want to go into Dispo Day and then we'll finish up there? Does that sound good?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we have.
I already have investor list.
What's that?
I have the free investor list that I've had for a long time.
Oh, good. Okay, yeah, let's go over and we can chat. Let's chat with each other in their chat. They usually don't really bring people up, but yeah, let's head over there and we'll close out school for today, and we'll close out Discord for today. And we'll go get into Invest Dispo Day. So if you have any problems logging on, it's dispoday.com, and then they'll send you a link. Okay, guys, good stuff. Take care. See ya.
Thank you.